Did it for you. I saved your ears for you guys. You're welcome. Usually I torture everyone by overlaying the music threefold because I have no standards. But it's okay, Sean has a solution to it, I guess. I guess it can't be too mad.
Yeah, just muting.
He doesn't
Look,
even.
I have my own ritual. You don't have to. We all have our own methods.
Uh-huh. How do you cope, Jackson?
How do you cope with the fact that we're about to stream?
I add sometimes a third layer of music.
Oh god. Oh god.
The true crime. You didn't know that you were speaking to a real criminal.
Uh-huh. Just blaring 2 different East Games music in the background at the same time.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's like if I blare this music louder, then it's really hard to hear the other music, so it'll be fine.
The good thing we don't talk about anything important before these streams.
Yeah.
I've already banned that.
Yeah, you're out here wasting all your good Mike Judge content before we've even opened up the crate.
Yeah, we're not allowed to talk about that anymore since we've now talked about it off stream.
I don't want to fucking hear about it at this point.
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty good. Welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm your host, Isaac MCCanary. Back to Xenogears. Been looking forward to coming back. Everybody introduce yourselves.
Hi, I am Jackson, he, him, and I usually say something positive at the beginning of the stream.
Hi, my name is Sean, also known as the Talking Skull, he, him, and I usually say something negative at the start of the stream.
Both of
every time.
What is it about what Jackson said specifically that was way more ominous than what you said, Sean?
I think it was because it really
not going to this time.
That's
this
true.
Time, there's nothing positive to say.
Well, is the implication that there's nothing negative to say, Sean?
No, that one came through pretty loud and clear.
Bart, look!
Brad! Gebler! Oh god. I remember giving this guy such a good voice. It was 2 weeks ago.
You did a great job with him.
You did a great job. Can you do it again?
Bars on the ceiling.
I'm trying to think.
Bars on the ceiling.
Looks like we have rats. Where do you plan on taking that girl, boy? Boy? Boy. Let's see you try and call me that again. Who the hell are you anyways?
If only because it's one of the best voices you've conjured up in recent history. Yeah. I feel like last time it was less gravelly like that. Like it wasn't like a hey, I'm angry. It was more like nonchalant. It was just like I can't remember the line, but it was something like. But looking at the sun, it was like, you do have spunk. Like it was more sort of soft, not evil, but like just like a soft authoritative. You know, if you're trying to imitate what you did last time.
You do have spunk, but I don't need to give you my name. I don't need to give my name to rats like you. What? Now hand over the girl. She's a very important guest. Until she tells us where a certain piece of the Fatima Jasper is, can't allow her to be taken away. Give me a break. You think I'm gonna hand her over just because you say so? I can read today. Pull your head out, you Gebler geek.
What an amazing line.
Uh-huh. I assume you know where such abusive language will lead you. Well, time to kill him. Or somebody's gonna die. to the pain. Time to lose one of my characters already.
Mm-hmm.
If you truly want to protect that child, then surrender, Prince Bartholomew.
Oh yeah? You know about me, huh? It's not such a bad feeling having your name known by someone as beautiful as you.
Barty? You may have had your problems with Shakan, but we won't treat you badly. Concerning Shakan, it really doesn't matter either way to us. Her lines confuse me a little bit.
That's nice to know, but I can't accept it. See, for me, either way is bad. Then it's decided. Margie, hide back behind there.
No, I'll fight too.
What do you have, a gun? I don't care, just hide. There's nowhere to hide.
You know, hide behind those pixels over there.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, that's good. I did 0 damage with my stronger first attack.
Oh yeah, this is.
That's not too
Oh
bad.
jeez.
Okay, never mind. I'm gonna die.
Good luck,
thanks.
Bart.
Oh, thanks, Margie. Oh, that blood is
sorry,
back inside of my body.
Yeah. So I didn't mean to read your line, except it was just very funny for Bart to just be like obliterated almost, and her just being like, "Good luck."
Uh-huh. Ow. Ow.
And Yang
ow.
skipped her turn, that's how confident they are.
Jeez, yeah.
This is pretty bad.
Yeah, I don't know if you escape from the this is.
I don't...
I mean, you're in a death spiral right now. Like, he's doing more damage than you're healing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think I just have to maximize at this point.
I'm not confident this is winnable. This might also be just a scripted loss.
Oh, thank God.
Luck, Bart.
Thank you.
I mean, it could be winnable. I'm not sure. Hopefully, it's one of those that goes either way.
You piece of shit.
Oh, this is scuffed.
I have a feeling like he's getting an attack ready.
What if that is actually one of these got a setup for combo thing, you know what I mean? Like if he's gonna get healed up during the course of this fight.
Nope. Oh my God.
That's all your health.
That works too.
Yep. Nope.
No way!
No way.
Okay. All right.
No way. That's
At least
nuts.
now I know, and I did not go into that fight with max health, so it's time to get good, I guess.
Yeah, no kidding. Jiminy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we called it. Like, we could tell he was saving up to do a thing, but... So, like, defend, obviously. But
Yeah.
Yowza, more than all of your health is interesting.
It's fine. I definitely came prepared for this. Probably. I definitely came prepared for this, probably.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
might
good news is he does take a long time to set that up, and she does heal you while that's happening, so there's an avenue to winning this fight.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I don't really have many other options. I think I do need to win this fight, seemingly. Or at least get farther in it before it'll let me lose. He's just like, wow, I really thought he would fight harder than that.
This guy's supposed to be some kind of hotshot prince or something.
I stabbed him in the face and he died like a bitch.
Wasn't even trying to kill him. I don't know what to do now.
Maybe I shouldn't have stabbed him in the eye.
He just didn't move.
He only has one eye to stab.
It's true.
We did establish the Bart only has one eye, right? That he didn't just have his other eye fine, he just wears the thing to think he's cool.
I mean, we've established that his eye patch switches sides, so...
That's true. It switched
Oh,
sides
that's
right
right.
now.
Based on angle, yeah. Cause the oh,
Look,
Brain,
it's on
help
his
me.
it's on his right eye and the sprite, and on his left eye in the top sprite. It's backwards.
Yeah. Well, I can think the sprite is mirrored, so like if he turns the opposite way, it'll be correct.
Uh-huh. Like right now. he just switches it depending on which way he's facing. It's an aesthetic choice.
Well, I think all the portraits are correct.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that one was actually on the same eye in that portrait.
Yeah, it is his right eye that is the working eye in all of the portraits, and then the sprites are just the sprites are the ones that will end up shifting to an incorrect eye based on which angle he's facing.
Oh god, I already have the money attack? What a weird thing that is in so many video game, so many JRPGs, right? Of oh, you son of a dick.
Well, now you know.
Boy, we're gonna be waiting here a while, huh? I'm gonna do it again. Whatever you think, though, of having...
I don't know that it makes him skip his turn.
Did something. I feel like I have to attack him? Oh no, here we go. Hey, that was just in time. Okay. That was good.
Beat his ace.
Beat his ace. That's so fun.
Yeah, I do love that move.
But why is it such a JRPG thing to, ow, to have a move that is, you do damage based on how much money you have?
There is an idea of, like, from a game economy standpoint, having a money sink, so that if you just have, like, a shitload of money, there's at least something for you to spend it on. And, like, so that your money counter just doesn't just go out of control.
Yeah. There is also, woof. There is also the idea of...
What?
Did she fail to heal you?
Yeah, she failed to heal me twice in a row, which is pretty fucking bad, actually.
Woof.
I
really
noticed
bad.
that. Why can that happen?
I don't know.
I might die here.
Well, he's been going back to back, so... On the turn where
no?
he doesn't attack, that's the turn where you defend, pretty much.
Didn't he charge it up for more than one turn last time, though?
Yeah, he has to be doing a stance, which means I need to hit him. Thank you. There you go. Oh, he does 66 total. Boy, I thought that was different.
Yeah.
Okay.
It really is confusing, I agree. It took me a while to pick back up on how that works.
Gotta take a risk here. Nope, he is gonna kill me before I can. God damn it, I should have healed. I was really hoping that she'd get a heal in, but she failed her heal twice in a row.
I'm
Interested
in
in
know. This is what, Marcus or something like that is his name?
Ramus.
Ramus. Sorry.
Ramsus. How do you can we download more dedicated Ramus to server? Can you send me dedicated Ramus? Even though it'd be a terrible title. Dedodated Wham to server is still one of my favorite videos just out there, man. He's doing his best.
Oh, yeah. Ramses, yeah.
That's what I say about my computer whenever something can't run. Ramsus. Man, the word geek is fallen so far out of the social consciousness that seeing him use the word geek was wild. I feel like I haven't thought about the word geek in a long time. I feel like I brought it up recently, and I was like, why don't we, like, because it was at a nerd thing, and I was like, why don't we call them geeks? And somebody's like, no, geeks are different. And I'm like, oh, I guess. Nerds, geeks, it's all the same to me. You're all the same to me.
I am interested. I am interested in knowing about this. This seems so much taller than anything else.
I mean, this might be the moment to use the whole saving a combo thing. Like, just defend and build up AP, and then beat his ass with one big combo at the end.
Defending doesn't build AP, which kind of sucks.
Don't build AP when you defend. Yeah, that's really bad.
Yeah.
Why don't you build AP?
You only build AP when you cancel your attacks, so I'm having to, like, chip him like this.
Yeah.
That doesn't really help, though.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, if you're not able to mitigate the damage, then that sort of defeats the purpose.
Yep.
I mean, it does get you past Ming's healing, but that's not really the problem.
Uh-huh. Okay, mirror stance. So he did this. I can't it feels like you hit a damage threshold with him and he prepares this.
Yeah.
It also seemed like reducing his accuracy didn't do anything. He didn't start missing.
Buffs and debuffs might be how you have to navigate some of this, though. Like, in between, not
if she's consistent about removing the debuff.
Oh, fair.
We'll see if she is or not, but.
And I just wanted to make sure you cannot target her. You cannot target her.
Yeah, this is just two people fighting each other with some heal bots. Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh. Oh, god damn it, I could have applied it one more time, but now I think he's gonna attack. Yep.
You did the baby one.
That's because he's a baby. Now,
I mean, I won't argue. Oh, you think you're ready, huh?
And hope that this works.
You don't want to save up more?
Actually, here's what we'll do.
Yeah, if you can save up like a full bar of AP, that might be able to get you through this.
I'm gonna do this, and then I'll be able to do it 3 times in a row. We'll try that. Thank you!
I do think this is definitely one of the first like major test fights where they're letting you know, hey, you cannot escape our AP system.
Uh-huh. You have to figure out some way to interface with it, I guess. Alright. Well, I'm gonna do a lot of damage to him, at least. That's pretty good.
Oh yeah, nice.
Oh, hey, Faye. But he stole the kill. I still don't even know the whole overkill mechanic, because they make it sound like something that'll pop up, but I really don't know how it works.
You okay, Bart?
Glad you're here, Faye. Hey.
What's wrong, Bart? Thought this was just a simple rescue.
Shut up! Shut up! This jerk butted in and slowed me down! The way he attacked, it reminds me of someone from my past. Are we gonna get a cutscene? Are we gonna immediately get a flashback?
Perhaps.
It seems that way. Who the fuck are you? Well, he can kick a Gundam.
Yeah, he's apparently strong enough to just punch Gundam.
Oh, he's got a Kamehameha.
Uh-huh. He's a big lad.
He's basically doing Attack on Titan the right way. Instead of becoming the Gundam, you stay human and you fight the Gundam.
With your bare hands.
Yeah.
Enough talk. Battling will reveal the truth about you. Careful, Faye. This Gebler jerk's pretty... I can't talk today. This Gebler jerk's pretty strong. I keep on wanting to say tough. He's not tough, he's strong. There's a difference.
This Gebler tough's pretty strunk.
Fuck.
I'm pretty drunk.
I'm pretty fucked. Okay.
Well, now you can swap out a little bit and like do more defense strats and charging
Yeah,
strats.
now you can have more consistent damage. This should be easy.
Buff myself. I do that. I forgot how intense that is.
He's charging his laser.
Did my health go up? Did I level up in between these fights?
I think so.
That's really silly. Alright.
Now time to remember all of Faye's combos.
Uh-huh. What are you trying to say, Sean? That I don't remember any of them? Because I think I've got it. I think I've got it. I do find it interesting that you have, like, the combo system, but then you also have, like, the whole entire... Then you can, like, chain the combos? It's very odd.
By the way, if you didn't notice, it looks like your AP per turn might have gone up as well.
Oh, nice. Well, that's good.
Which is very handy.
Because mainly I've just been canceling out. Okay.
Ooh, it's a big heal.
Yes, it is.
Not that big.
Just trying to build up some damage. I'm just trying to build up some damage.
You're just trying to build your apps.
I'm just trying to get that resume going. Well, Jackson, I finally caught you in a corner. What did you think of what we watched?
Oh. No! Of lap paper?
Yes. Wait, why are you no, Sean? What did I say? What have I done?
I'm just being dramatic.
Oh.
I've been
done?
cornered. It's now time for me to. Where's the leave call button?
Oh, I see how it is. We could stop playing this right now.
If you hate mechs that much.
No, I'll just watch the stream. It's fine. Oh gosh. No, it was good. Like definitely the first one. I think between the two of them, they're apples and oranges. But I think I like the first one more, if only just because it was such a fun romp. Like I can't resist just a good sort of actiony show. And the dub was an 80s dub. But some of those casting choices, some of the people they found were actually pretty stinking good.
Yeah, the head guy, the big honcho.
Yes, the police chief
really
is
good.
great. The police chief did a really good job. I'm a little sad that the short-haired girl. I suddenly can't remember her name. She was disappointing.
She wasn't.
She was okay.
I didn't love either of the female actors in that movie. Actually, I thought they were both sort of underserving their character a little bit.
Yeah.
I felt that way too about the other police chief, because I can't remember what is she?
Oh, just the. Go for it.
You had a answer locked and loaded. Go for it.
No, mine was actually a question. I was talking. Are you talking about like the girl that was taken out for pizza, or are we talking like?
No, the person who works with
that's the short-haired girl.
Oh right, yeah. My bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I just sort of think of them as joint chiefs a little bit. Like,
yeah,
she seems to be in some sort of leadership position, and they respect each other, and that's all I really know. I somehow got the impression that she was like the chief of like a different precinct or something, or I don't know. She seems to mostly just be the second in command.
They have joint custody of this precinct.
They have joint custody of the children that run this precinct.
He looks completely different. There's no response. It's just my imagination. That technique was indeed his. What's more, name Feng.
Where am I?
That is my child's name.
Ooh. Kick him in the face. Oh, or that.
Now this is an interesting mystery. See, this is where the game is like really the mystery in this game is genuinely really good.
There's some noodling going on.
No. That's better. Sorry, I had to get the
Leave
right
the rest to me.
effort. Noise marching. What are you gonna do? Is she finally gonna pull out a gun?
She just pulls out a fork and knife and eats him.
Just knifes him in the head. Margie? Did she call the rats?
She did.
She did.
Rats!
Dishonored ass character.
Holy shit. She has the power of rats. Huh? Is it him? Do I only want to think so? If it is him, I'm worthless. Eject. God. Double the guards on both shifts. Don't let those rats in here again.
Are there guards here to guard against the rats?
Uh-huh. Don't let them in. Hey, Faye. Do you know where this elevator goes?
I don't know. Where does it go?
I'm asking you. This thing wasn't here before.
Final Fantasy VII ass conversation.
Don't worry. He'll get you back home.
Even this music, actually, now that I think about it.
Uh-huh.
I'm not worried.
I'm glad. Hey, Faye. How did the tournament go?
I lost halfway through.
No way! I thought you'd win for sure.
I got killed by a child.
I got my ass kicked by a kid. It's okay. I had it coming. Yeah, where the fuck are we?
That's... Kepler's aerial battleship. Yeah, but look what's coming out of it.
Soldiers?
Oh! Uh-oh.
Are you guys in the mood for another battle?
Bart, we better get out of here fast. Quick, run!
I have no control. Here they come.
Okay.
Oh god, they're
They look
zealots.
so silly.
They do look really silly.
Oh, Marky's dead. She's been captured. Who is this? There
Go
are
ahead,
intruders in the
Jax.
base. There are 3 intruders
Oh, it's me!
presently heading for the dock area. The 2 men may be killed, but do not harm the girl.
Maybe killed. 3 of these people are me! Fuck! Hey!
You're
Wait,
Ellie. What are you doing here?
I'm sorry, 2 of these people are me. What's wrong with me? I should be asking you! Don't tell me you're the intruders, Faye.
I'm only one of them.
If she's in our way, just...
Wait a second, Bart. Ellie is not an enemy.
Not an enemy. Are you sane? Look at her uniform. She's a Gebler officer. Oh, here they come.
We don't have time for this conversation.
Hurry, this way. Well, sorry, Jackson. That text box went too fast.
So good.
So, how's everyone
How's it
doing?
going?
Long
How have
time
you
no
been
see.
since the forest?
Glad to know you're still alive.
Hey, where did Satan ever get off to?
He's back in town. Probably. It sounds like they've gone. Faye, can you explain to me how you know a Gebler officer?
Well,
I don't know where you met her, but no matter how you look at it, she's a Gebler officer, not an enemy. Where do you get off saying that? Yes, Special Forces of the Sacred Empire of Solaris, also known as Gebler. I'm Lieutenant Elheim?
Elohim, which also I love because there's so much God stuff in this, and I think it's maybe a play off of words of Elohim.
Okay.
And L and EL is oftentimes God in some languages or godlike.
Mm-hmm.
it's also the in Spanish.
It's also the in Spanish.
It's
true.
also a letter in the English alphabet.
Oh, fuck. We've gone too deep.
I'm Lieutenant Elheim Van Houten of the Ignis Army's 3rd Assault Division. What are you laughing
I
at?
don't even think you pronounced it wrong, but Hooten is a really funny name.
I'm Houten. And while
But by
returning
God, don't catch me hollering.
from a mission to capture the newest model gear from a Kislev military factory, I was attacked by a pursuing Kislev gear and crash landed in your village. I've wanted to tell you, but I just couldn't bring myself to. When I heard what my crash landing in your village had caused, I couldn't tell you.
I knew.
Faye.
I overheard you talking with Doc.
Then why?
It was all my fault. I lashed out at you with my own feelings. I'm sorry.
No, it wasn't.
Just forget about it. You couldn't help it. You had your own problems.
But Faye, why are you with them?
I'm cooperating with Bart and his crew. We came to rescue Margie, who was taken prisoner in the castle here.
I see. Hey, just wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? You want to get out of the castle, right? In this confusion, you can escape through the gear launch door. Great idea. But, do we really buy that? I don't think so. She talks sweet, but she's probably planning to turn us over to the old bald geezer. It's a trick, Faye.
Wait, Bart. She's not a bad person. She said she'd help us, so let's go with her plan.
Margie, you're 5 years old. You don't know how people work yet. What are you, like?
You don't even know what a war is.
Are you like 8? You're always like this. Can't you see? She's in Gebler. Don't be so damn trusting.
That's not true. Is it, Ellie?
Oh yeah? Look where your ability to judge your characters got you. Whoa. Damn, Bart. This is a child you're talking to. Faye, what about you? Do you believe her?
I made up my mind long ago.
Hey. Gah. First you, now her. The whole lot of you could go jump off a cliff for all I care.
Maybe I will.
You would, Faye. Don't tell me I won't. Wait here a second. The coast is clear. Quick, follow me. Was that one of them floor urinals? Was that one of them Japanese floor urinals we just ran past sitting in the middle of the fucking floor?
It might have been, actually, yeah.
Mayhap.
This is the Gears startup code. You can start any standard gear with this code.
Ellie?
This is all I can do for you. The rest is up to you. The rest is up to fate. All right. Let's go, Faye. What are you doing? Hurry up!
Ellie, come with us.
Huh?
You're not the type of person suited to a place like this.
Hey. You're just wasting time talking. They're coming. We're gonna get caught.
Ellie.
Thanks, but it's impossible. I'm a Solarish soldier. This is where I belong. I can't go with you.
Ellie.
Hey, the next time we meet, we'll be enemies. Hey, like me a good story of friends but enemies. Friends but not. It does remind me that you showed me the She-Ra show, and I really liked it. I haven't seen it in a long time. I said that right? She-Ra, correct?
She-Ra. Yeah, it's good. That is a wild pull. I haven't thought about that show in like 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
That's when you showed it to me, so it's probably why you haven't thought about it for 2 years. Oh, fuck. Oh, here, Jackson. Oh, okay.
It's okay.
Stop the power-up! Recall all men back to the base and wait for further orders. That fool. What is he doing down here now?
That fool?
The automatic cutscenes really keep fucking me up.
Well, Marguerite, now that we have saved you, may we ask you one thing?
Jackson, you have a 1 in 5 chance of getting lines this scene.
Couldn't possibly happen. Yeah, impossible.
We still don't know where Satan is.
It's true. Where did Satan go? Oh my god! Is this Jesus with his best friend Satan this whole time?
Yeah, of course.
Fuck. Ah, shit.
Why did you go up against the enemy by yourself? Sorry, but I heard a rumor in town that day. It was said that the sect's sisters who were captured by Ave were still alive. obviously a groundless rumor started by the enemy in order to lure you out.
Please don't be so hard on her. The Nissan sect is Marguerite's home. It's perfectly understandable.
Then, you thought you could save them alone? That was stupid.
You're stupid.
Uh-huh.
I believed it. So what? I was wrong. But Grandma and Mom were already executed. Marguerite.
At any rate, Marguerite is here unhurt. That's the main thing. Before luck runs out, let's take Marguerite to Nissan. We can talk more there. I'll go prepare Marguerite's room. Miss Marguerite, may I ask you to accompany me?
Margarine, let's go. Margie! Next time, let us know. We'll go for you.
Yeah, I'll do that. Marguerite is straining herself. Young master, you should be kind to her.
Damn, this fucking episode is kicked off like a rock on a tin roof. I don't know what I meant by that. It's just hitting. It's just fucking hitting.
A rock on a tin roof is very loud, so it's a pretty good one.
Hello?
Whoa!
Hello, creature.
Where did we get one of these?
That,
Oh, it's just a stuffed animal.
that
Oh,
Margie.
gotcha.
Leaving a strange stuffed animal in a place like this. Because of this, we can't get into the bridge.
Excuse me?
Hey, Faye! Stop the funny voices, will ya? This is you, Jackson. You better be
It's
ready.
true. I'm ready.
Huh? I didn't say anything.
That's weird. Anyway, let's ask Margie to get rid of it.
Why can't you just
This
step over it?
insurmountable stuffed animal.
Just like nudge it to the side with your foot.
It's lukewarm.
I'm lukewarm.
What the fuck? A classic JRPG bullshit. Can't
Well,
step past a stuffed animal.
Yeah. Well,
Invisible walls, jeez.
Yeah. Well, before that silly moment, I was gonna praise the fact that as much as they dove hard into fighting God in like the first or second episode, they've rebounded a lot of this down to personal stakes. Like the main bad guy has something to do with Faye. The fact that Marguerite, this is a story also about Marguerite, Bart's sister. Like we've got in touch with like what's important to the characters besides, go defeat God.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yes. I mean, all the characters have been great so far. They've all had something that's this is something I always like, is a good mix of your characters can be characters, so they can have like goofball moments or have some kind of like lightheartedness or like some kind of characterization or some kind of characterization, and then still have like genuine serious shit that they can talk about. I like when writing a character can like handle that, because as I have said before, regardless of what kind of character you have, every character can laugh and every character can cry, but it's different for every person.
I can't
Yeah.
cry. My
Wow.
tear ducts were surgically removed.
I'm sorry. Well, can you laugh, Sean?
Now all I do is laugh.
Hey, Margie. Get rid of that strange stuffed animal sitting in front of the bridge. It's in our way.
It's not a strange stuffed animal. It has a name. Its name is...
Well,
What the hell?
its name is Choo Choo.
Choo-choo-chan.
Its name. Its name.
Choo-choo.
Choo Choo Booty. Fuck. Why can't I think of anything? Nothing funny's happened to me today, so I can't think of anything. What is this creature?
We haven't... The only thing we've named so far is mechs, right?
Yeah? How about creature?
Is it a mech, perhaps?
Is this her mech?
Is this her mech?
Is this her mech? How about creature? How do
Whoa.
we feel about creature?
I have no opinion about creature.
Jackson sounded like he had an opinion about creature.
I feel like I've seen Creature. It was misspelled, but is Creature?
Creature is in Harry Potter.
That's what it was. Yeah, I was like, I know that there was literally something called Creature.
It's the
The one
Black
that.
families.
Yes,
House elf.
that's correct. That's entire. Wow, that is. You were able to recall that much better. Yeah.
I read the fuck out of those books.
I was gonna say, all I know is that there's Dobby, and then I've heard of creature, and I can only assume that one of those named creature has to be quite a creature.
He's kind of a dirty little shithead, and then Harry kind of treats him horribly, and the book just kind of moves on.
Oh.
It's a weird situation. He's sort of... We don't have to get into psychoanalyzing Harry Potter right now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Harold Potter? What did Harold Potter never do?
Harold. Her name is Creature. But that's weird. It was just here when I put it down a minute ago.
Oh, God. Well, Jackson, this
Oh,
is
that's
you, I
right, this-
guess.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I gotta figure out how to commit something. Because I don't want to just. What's up?
Give them a creature voice. What is the voice of something? What does the voice of something named creature sound like to you in your head?
Let's see. I know it has to be over the top and very cutesy and a bit annoying, to be honest. So I think what it's gonna sound like is, Nice to meet you. I'm a creature. I fell in love with you when I first saw you in Bledvik. Wherever you go, I shall go too. Oh my! I just declared my love.
What we thought was just a stuffed animal toy is actually a living animal. Weird.
Art just explaining the plot to us in case we hadn't followed along.
Uh-huh. It is literally talking.
No wonder it felt strangely lukewarm. What do you mean? Did you only just now find this out?
I like Faye's response to this.
Hey, this might be a little too Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
Looking good, Faye.
Shut up.
It's alright. I, as the captain, give you my permission. What's happening in this conversation?
Suit yourself. What do you mean, suit yourself?
Anyways. Well, I don't want to interrupt you two, so I'll wait outside.
I'm
like where this is
sweating like a
going.
weather hog right now.
Uh-huh.
Thank you for your help at the castle. I heard you really riled it up at the tournament. Bart was bragging with how you're both buddies and all. Really? I'm so ashamed. I want to be of help to Bart, but I ended up owing him again. Faye, have you seen Bart's back? He's got scars all over his back. It looks so painful. Long ago, when the two of us got caught by Shakan, Bart protected me from getting beaten. At that time, I decided to be his follower, to serve and protect him. But he's the one who's always protecting me. This creature, stop.
Creature
Oh,
is,
wait. Get out of my ass.
creature has no concept. Creature has to go to the bathroom.
So sorry. Anyway, thanks a lot for saving me.
Was that code that Preacher did in fact have to go to the bathroom?
I believe. Creature's about to shit its pants! Oh, sorry. What I meant to say was... what I meant to say was... No, come on out with pretended to be a stuffed animal. Action!
Okay.
That sounds like...
Moving on.
I guess we're moving
Now we go to the
on.
bridge. Because it's not blocked anymore.
Oh yeah, I guess I could do that. I accidentally went to the gear place. I should actually check. I don't think I need to repair my gears at all, but... It's been a second. Yeah, he's taken 1 damage. It's fine. Hey, where the fuck is Satan? Did we just leave him?
I believe so.
Did we just leave him back in town?
Yeah, I mean, surely it couldn't be any other way.
Uh-huh. I don't know where else he would be. Well, I guess we can go to the bridge now.
Ta-da!
But... Well, and I will say, God, this game's plot has been moving quite steadily, honestly. It does not feel like it is slowed down, like, at all.
Yeah, that's...
We also haven't had, like, a dungeon in, like, 2 streams.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, they
I guess
are...
we had the town section was the, like, big break last time.
Mm-hmm. What are towns?
Which is
but
interesting
just-
that they used that as the pacing tool there in place of a dungeon. That's neat.
Mm-hmm. What are cities but just dungeons filled with a bunch of people and rats?
Young master, hold on. I forgot how my mouth works. Young master, according to Margie, there's quite a troublemaker in Gebler.
Yeah? So who the heck is he?
Afron Ramses of the Holy Solaris Empire's Special Foreign Affairs Agency. In other words, he's the commander-in-chief of Gebler. The president?
He's the president, I guess. Also, he is the agency of agency. The agency.
Yeah. It seems that Gebler isn't just after the excavation sites around Ave after all.
You mean they're not after the Jasper?
If that's their only goal, they wouldn't need to send an important man like him. Hey, I remembered what his voice is. Young master, this could become unexpectedly complicated. Doc hasn't come back yet, has he?
Yeah, where the fuck is he?
I mean, Doc. No need to worry about him. He'll join us soon.
Oh, weirdly ominous. Oh, this is Bingo. No, I don't want to talk to Bingo.
My name is Bingo.
I don't want to talk to Bingo. Not right now.
I can't wait until I become a full-fledged Bingo. We shall have to enter Nissan through the secret road. Let's keep on the lookout for a lone tree in the desert as a sign of where the road lies buried. Shall we launch for Yggdrasil? The Yggdrasil?
Or Yggdrasil? Can we
Why am
launch
I
the big tree?
Having such a hard time with his voice. I literally did it earlier this stream, and now I can't remember what I'm doing.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite secret technique of I just voiced him 2 seconds ago and I have immediately forgotten what I used for my voice. Also, joke's on you, your secret hideout, I've already been here.
Yeah. It's also very far from the middle of the desert.
Uh-huh. Well, everything is in the middle of the desert when it's surrounded by desert, Sean.
I mean, I guess. Boy, that loading screen took a minute.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, okay. Now I see why you came down to the surface. Alright, I understand you. But Karan Ramses taking over the post of Ave is pretty annoying.
The home country might have had some special reasons.
Yeah, obviously.
But perhaps there... Honestly, I love... Sorry, I love the just little bite back of that. But perhaps there is still a chance of success. You and I, who used to be called elements at the Commander's Training School, Jugend... Wait, sorry, let me... How are we pronouncing that? Are we gonna...
I like Jugend. Jugend is probably better.
Jugend or Jugend?
Gotta be Jugend.
Jugend, yeah.
Jugend.
I mean, I like Jugend, but that's...
Depends on whether you're leaning Spanish or German, because...
Gotta be German.
Yeah, because
All this
German...
shit's German.
Yeah, that's what I was picking up on that as well. I was definitely picking up on, like... that's why I called them, that's why I called it Vertal, because I figured it was... Because they also made Front Mission, which they literally call them Wanzers. And that's in, like, you can hear, like, voiced lines calling them that.
Japanese like their German coding, for some reason.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
No concerning implications there.
Yeah. They just think they're cool, Sean.
Yeah. Look, I'm so glad that the Japanese and the Germans get along so well.
No reason.
I didn't think about it too much until we started saying it kind of like this, but it makes sense. Oh, but yeah.
I hope you're right.
I didn't know if you'd finish your line, I'm sorry.
No, I got stuck on the word Jugend. By the way, she's still...
According to Faye, there was a female aide on Car's side. And he said that she had indigo blue eyes and hair. Wait, sorry. I read that bad.
Well, I mean, that's what it says.
No, but I read it like she had indigo blue eyes and she also had hair.
I mean, I would be hard pressed not to read it that way, though, Sean.
And he said that she had indigo blue eyes and hair. So it must be her.
So, all the old Element members are on the surface world now.
One of them blue-eyed hair women, you know how they go.
Yeah, there's only one of them on this planet.
And it's me.
Dio, yes.
I guess so. Hyuga, to be honest with you, she scares me. She supports Carr and is kind to anyone. I know that very well. Sometimes I felt a strange fear in her. That bothers me more than Carr being in this land.
The Kirby's got it. She had indigo blue hair and eyes, 2 of them, unlike me.
Oh yeah. There it is.
Hello, Kirby.
Hey, Kirby. That cannot be true. Not in her.
Yeah, I don't want to believe it either. But don't you remember how I could always sense these things quite accurately?
Right.
I want to know who's taken all the eyes of these pirates, by the way. There's 2 people in here on this ship missing their eyes.
It's like a surplus.
They probably did it to each other.
Yeah. It's like a tattoo, but worse.
Yeah.
By the way, have you told the young one yet?
No, not yet. I don't want him to worry until we know exactly what Solaris' objectives really are. But I have to tell him eventually, though. Anyway, Hyuga, have you gotten any more information?
Not really. I left there before going into the center station. Ooh, the transition.
Okay.
Faye.
Oh, it's you, Bart. Don't
Oh,
scare me.
my bad.
Sorry, Dari. It sounds like Sig and your doctor friend know each other pretty darn well. Sig. Damn. Thought I knew everything about that guy.
Sounds like you don't know fucking anything about that guy.
Uh-huh. I don't even know if he has 2 eyes.
When did Doc get back?
I have liked how they've handled Satan that way. He's just kind of able
He's
to get
mysterious.
around. Yeah.
He's a little bit of a Gandalf.
Mm-hmm.
And Gandalf was definitely a stand-in for the angel Michael. Jesus' best friend.
Mhm.
Which one was in the bush?
Well, the one in the bush
Was God.
isn't a Jesus thing.
That was just God.
Also,
Yeah.
yes, it was God.
Yeah.
I'll complete the remaining checks on board. I'll leave the rest up to you, Mason.
As you wish. I will have the honor of accompanying the others.
Bartholomew. Healthy as ever, I hope. Yeah. How's the town? Since we got word several days ago that there might be an army advancing from the royal capital, the sex representatives have been in discussion. What have they come up with? For now, they just plan to improve the local defenses. Also, anti-Shakan people have been gathering here. Probably because they heard about what's going on. That's reassuring. Yes. However, the residents are starting to feel uneasy. People are starting to take up refuge up in the northern mountains. Can't blame them. By the way, how's Margaret? Better than we thought. But I know she was in a lot of grief. Margaret! I'm so glad you're safe.
Thanks.
All the townspeople are overjoyed by the Great Mother's return.
Whose mother?
She's the mother. She's grandmother. Hey, Satan's back.
Wait. Yeah, I also do appreciate, like, as little as I've gotten to be Satan, which, for better or for worse, because I do feel like he is sort of my weakest delivery. I do love him as a character because I agree with the Gandalf thing. Like, he just sort of shows up when he needs to. He knows what he needs to. Like,
He shows up when he needs to. He fucks off when he needs to.
yeah, yeah, exactly. He's just kind of like gently guiding things from the background. You can tell.
Don't sell yourself short. I think you're doing great as Satan. I like your voice for him.
I appreciate.
Wow, it's been such a long time since I left here.
Well, first of all, we should accompany Marguerite up to meet with the sisters.
Huh? What? What? What is it, old Mason? That took me a lot to figure out what he was saying there for some reason. I need to read a little ahead.
Goodness gracious me. To think that little Miss Marguerite was finally able to return here. Oh, it's so awfully moving.
Hey, pull yourself together, old man.
Forgive me. How terribly embarrassing. I couldn't help it. I shall go back and give some instructions to the men left on the ship. Please, young master, go ahead and escort Mr. Marguerite up to see the sisters. Excuse me now.
He's just... He really got upset about that, huh?
It was happy tears. He was happy that she got made it back.
Yeah. Well, there they are. Here we are.
They're sure here.
My brain was like, why are we standing in front of these homeless people?
Well,
yeah, I don't know why
These
my
are the
brain did
people who
that.
took care of me when I was small.
Kiss the guards!
Peace the guards.
Kiss the
Oh,
guards!
Bart. I'm glad you're well.
Jackson, you're up.
alright.
The people at the hidden port contacted us just before you came to the town.
I already contacted the monastery. Please take Marty up there as soon as possible. She'll be so happy. Not to mention the sisters.
Also, hi, Silos.
I must hurry and see the sisters.
Well, let's go. Get the fuck out of the way. Let's go, child. Didn't they yell at me last time for trying to come in here and they were just like, don't go up there, you're not a fucking priest?
Yes.
Ooh. Wow, we really did just go to church, huh? Margie! Look at them, there they come. Here come the nuns.
Here come they.
Margie!
I'm back, everyone.
Oh, Margie. We're so glad you're safe.
Yeah, it's all thanks to Bart and his men.
We just received word. So we were singing a hymn of praise and joy. It was... Boy, I don't remember my hymns, guys. I don't... Jackson, help me. Jackson, help me. You might have a better memory than I do.
They were singing Sweet Hour of Prayer.
See, I was gonna try to pull the one from the end of Midnight Mass.
Oh, fair.
See,
I don't think I watched that with you guys.
Oh my
What's
god,
the-
yeah, it's really good.
What's the part where everybody says the like, "My Father in heaven"? What's that part called?
That's the Catholic prayer. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Well, I mean, it's not the Catholic prayer. It's in
I
the
was gonna
Bible.
say
but
we had a similar one because the first time I went to a Catholic mass, I thought they were saying it wrong because we said ours different. We didn't use trespassers. I don't remember what ours was. We didn't use trespassers. I was like, it's such a long word. We found something like easier to say.
Yeah. Which makes sense because trespassers is like a very old word for basically forgive those who did wrong against us or something like that.
Pretty sure we just said our sins. I think we just said our
That makes
sins.
sense.
We are so happy. Oh, what a relief. Welcome back, Margie. We had faith that you and your cousin Bart would one day return safely. We and your other friends been waiting for you.
Sister Agnes?
Unfortunately, your mother and the Blessed Royal Mother.
I know, Sister Agnes. I heard about it at the royal capital. But at least I made it back. I'll never go anywhere or leave you from now on.
I'll never leave the church again.
I won't make you all worry anymore, ever again.
Bless you, my dear.
Sister Agnes, this just isn't like you at all. Here I am back safe and sound. Can't you rebuke me just a little, for old time's sake?
Can't you tell me about how I've been a bad girl? I'm sorry. I'm just so happy that I cannot help but... Did I voice every nun on accident? I think I voiced every nun on accident. Well, fuck.
Sister.
There is no reason to be so solemnly quiet. Well, everyone! To celebrate the return of our dear sister Margie, and to express our joy to heaven, let us finish singing our hymn.
Thank you, and bless you all.
God,
Stop fucking sneezing. Jesus Christ.
So loud in here.
This is how you spread COVID, you dirty people.
Does somebody grab a dust cloth for crying out loud?
For
You've been
Christ's
too busy.
sake.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, sisters? May I go upstairs? It's been oh so long. I want to have a look around up there, too.
Oh, but of course, dear. Don't even think of holding back from anything.
I feel like we haven't had a lot of translation awkwardness in this game, but we've had every once in a while, and I feel like the rate is escalating.
Uh-huh. I don't know what that could possibly mean.
She's saying, like, don't hold back. Like, do whatever you want to do.
Uh-huh. Praise God.
The word from just shouldn't be in that sentence at all.
Uh-huh.
I guess they're going for, like, don't even think of holding back from doing anything you want to do.
Uh-huh.
But it's really a half measure.
Except for one thing. Never stay away so long like that again.
I knew you'd say that. Now that's the Agnes I know.
Just turns out
Yeah,
that they're
Kirby,
gonna-
the confusion is not the lack of the yourself, it's the inclusion of the from
Uh-huh.
that makes that
What
so
are you-
awkward.
What are you holding yourself from? In God's house.
Now that's the Agnes I know. It's just awkwardly worded.
Mm-hmm. They just do the scene from Blues Brothers with the church. God, I love that church scene in Blues Brothers. It's so good.
Margie, I'm so glad.
It's been a while since the last time I was here. Church, that is. Something wrong, Margie?
Nothing. It's just... I guess I got a little emotional.
Anyhow, take it easy for a while. You've put up with enough, okay?
If you're trying to make me cry, you'll fail. Oh, yes. I'll show Faye and Satan around the cathedral. Follow me. I'm sure Satan loves this cathedral.
Satan loves this. What a strong girl she is.
I'll stay by the door. I'll stay outside.
I will not step too far into this place for personal reasons.
You can tell he, like, hasn't drawn a single breath this entire time, and he's starting to turn blue
in the face.
Yeah.
My body aches, and I cannot explain why.
Not because I don't know. I just won't explain myself.
I will not explain. It is obvious that she really wants to break down and cry.
Thank you, Satan. Yeah, you're right. It's just the way she's always been.
On the verge of tears?
For all her talk, she understands her position well. Maybe there are a few things I could learn from her, too. What? Wrong with constantly being on the verge of tears, Sean?
It's just an unfortunate way to be.
Go up with Margie? No, they're too busy singing their... They're too busy doing their mid-eye choir, vocals.
But we are supposed to be going to talk to Margie, right?
I would think so. And she did go up. Where'd you go?
Did you try talking to Agnes?
I thought I did.
Huh.
Oh, wait, no. Nope, not that. I was like, do I have to jump past her? That wouldn't make... Oh!
What? That... you broke it.
Oh my god, not again! This is why you can't give me a jump button. This is why you... Is this the holding back? Was this the holding back they were talking about?
Uh-huh.
Did you want to... Oh, okay.
Is that why you're
First
not
thing I
allowed to
thought
jump
you-
in church?
For a second, I thought it was broken again. I was concerned for you.
I mean,
unironically, this is why games don't give you a jump button. So they don't have to deal with shit like that.
Do you know that people criticized Killzone for not having a jump button because Halo did have a jump button and they objectively thought the game was worse for it? That's the tough thing, right? Like, people like the sense of freedom that a jump button gives you. But also, weirdly enough, it can cause a lot of problems.
Yeah, because it's the introduction, however small, it's the introduction of a Z-axis that it's just an extra, like, a layer that you don't wish to always have to contend with.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, I was supposed to follow her. She went up, did she not?
You're going to break it? Oh! No. She
Oh,
did
shoot.
not. Are these... I love the JPEGs of candles, by the way.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, there she is.
What are you doing in here?
Boy, that is so hard to see.
Yeah, she's hiding.
We go up to the gallery on the second floor from here.
I see now. Oh, I probably guess I could have done that and maybe found her easier. I didn't think to rotate inside the castle, inside outside of God's castle.
God, stop flickering.
Wow. I'm sorry. I was just built this way.
Flickering?
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry. Where do you go when you're not here?
You don't want to know?
He goes to the Flick Wilds.
You go to the hell from Talk to Me.
Ooh, that's a good.
No,
that's a
I
much
go to
better
the
one.
I go to the hell from Event Horizon, Shaw. Don't get it twisted. Satan.
Oh, right, sorry. Satan. How magnificent.
We ever got scolded for pranks as kids? Bart and I used to hide here.
Hey, stop telling those old stories. It's embarrassing.
But to me, Bart hasn't changed much since then.
What? You mean that you think I'm still a kid? I'm at least 18.
Yeah.
I like the view from here the best.
You know, I assumed that Margie is a kid. Maybe she is, like, just a really short girl.
I can't really tell because, like, sometimes she seems small and sometimes she seems
Kid.
like the sprite is as big as you.
Uh-huh.
Yes, this is breathtaking.
I've never been in a church before.
Light from outside shining through the stained glass of the cathedral's front.
Yes, we all understood what it was.
I will explain more. What a brilliant piece of artistry this is.
Hey, art's subjective, guys. That's just what he thinks.
He just thinks that it's a light shining through a stained glass window, but that's subjective. It could be anything.
You keep up that sass, boy, and I will stain this glass with your face.
Oh shit.
Holy fuck. Jesus, Jackson. Remind me not to piss you off.
Oh, man.
Did you notice that the two great angels only have one wing each?
Oh god, one-winged angel.
They were on some stuff.
Two-bodied angel.
Like, this was all the Final
According
Fantasy
to a
VII
legend
era.
handed down in Nissan. Sorry, I thought this was
No,
going to
go for
scroll
it.
faster. God could have created humans perfectly. But then, humans would not have helped each other. So that is what these great single-winged angels symbolize. In order to fly, they're dependent on one another.
Conceptually, that is cool. Extremely unpractical, but I do love the idea that you need to just sort of like latch together to fly.
Mhm.
You have
Fusion,
to. It's
huh?
a three-legged race.
Mhm.
It's just a three-legged race with
It's
with
three
wings.
Yeah, with wings. Yeah.
Why don't we ever do three-winged races?
We don't have wings, Shaw.
Yeah, but we got chickens.
We got chickens. We got planes. I want to see you
Yeah.
try to strap two pigeons together and see and have them literally do anything. Boy, when I was in Chicago, I had the wildest moment, two animal moments. The first one was bird. I was like, we were walking around on that first day and we had walked a lot. I remember just like stepping outside again for 1 second and we were like ambling along and I looked down and a pigeon was just sitting right next to me. Like I didn't even exist and it didn't care. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I've never seen a bird see...
Them big city pigeons, man. They don't
They
give a
seem
shit.
so... They so ambivalent to my existence. It just was like, I live here. What do you want?
Mhm.
Yeah. This is my property. You're just a visitor.
Uh-huh. And then we saw a
100%.
Chicago rat. We saw one Chicago
Ooh.
rat. He was amazing. We were walking on our way on the second day to dinner, and it was like a group of us, and Aaron and I were looking ahead, and we see something dart across the street, and I was like, oh my god, was that a rat? And Aaron was like, yeah, I think so. And David wasn't paying attention. He was like, what? And we got closer, and it, like there was like a wall, like a pillar. And it just hid behind that for a second and it shot back the other way, back into a hole, and we all went, a rat! He was huge, it was amazing. He just ran into a big rat hole on the side of the street.
Us simple Kansas folk are easy to amuse.
Listen, man, it was amazing. he was the biggest guy. He was like bigger than a chihuahua. He was a big rat.
Never heard anyone pronounce that way.
Chihuahua?
Chihuahua?
Chihuahua? He's weighing wheel dogs, Chihuahua. I don't remember. Did you read your lines? I actually don't know.
So that is the reason for it. I see. Upon further inspection, the left angel looks somewhat masculine, while the right one looks somewhat feminine.
Ah, fuck. Not Christian marriage. Also,
This homophobic ass church.
I did have a huge desire to just pick up that pigeon, by the way. I just wanted to see if I could do it, man. Like, I could have just taken it. He didn't seem to care.
Now that is an unusual feature, is it not?
Is it?
Well, usually these depictions are not gender specific.
His name is Michael.
But these angels are clearly distinguishable as having opposing genders. That word was hard. And the space between them is the path from where God advents.
What is happening in this conversation? I don't like this.
This conversation has gotten so far away from Margie.
Yeah, this conversation has gotten into Satan, like, just making up, like, theory crafting random stuff, except we know that because it's him, that there's something
He's like
to
connecting it to real cosmology in the setting.
Yeah, exactly.
And Margie's just like, what?
Yeah, Marge is just like, I'm back home with my brother.
They're angels, and I don't care.
Or could it be the path leading to God? Well, I do not know. It could be either, or even both.
God is the path leading to God.
Now I see.
Satan, are you doing okay?
This all coincides with the teachings of Nissan.
Why did y'all face each other like that? Why, Dr. Sutan Uzuki, you're an amusing fellow.
You're scaring me.
Oh, excuse me. It is a habit of mine.
It's a bad habit, bud. I'm sorry. I hate to say it. It's a bad habit.
Doc sure knows a lot about a lot of things. Sometimes even I can't understand what he's yapping.
I'm not sure how to... Ha! Forcing them to fly together? It would be less bothersome if they could fly on their own, don't you think, Faye?
Robert, you missed the deeper meaning and the beauty of it. Someday I wish I could be of help to someone like that. Oh, we haven't visited the room of Sophia yet, have we? You're really supposed to go through some procedures before you can see it. But this time I think it'll be alright if I make a special exception.
Are you just gonna take us
nervous.
to the... Yeah, I'm like, are you just gonna take us to the baptism tub? I think she's just gonna take us to the baptism tub.
I mean, I don't know who Sophia is. It doesn't... I'm tempted to say the room of Sophia is just somebody's bedroom, but it can't be that simple.
Uh-huh.
Sophia? Yes, Sophia. She's revered as the founding mother of the Nissan nation.
Oh, well, there you go.
And the founder of the Nissan religion who set forth its teachings. There's a special room upstairs that has a portrait of Mother Sophia in it.
Oh god, it's the Mother Mary.
I would definitely like to view that. Faye, let us go have a look at it.
I don't like his
A portrait of my
specifications.
wife!
Yeah. I just don't like how he's like, I want to view it. For some reason, the word view, I don't like its usage there. I don't
As
know
though
why.
through like a porthole.
Yeah. I do love that Citan's writing is very specific. Like he's got more formal speech, and not just because he's educated. Like I feel like he does have a strange dialect.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's a dialect exactly. He just has a peculiar mannerism.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, yeah.
Margie, you're so
too
slow.
She goes so slow.
This is a big ass staircase.
This is a really big staircase. Jesus Christ.
How tall is this building?
Jeez.
I mean, based on the map, pretty fucking tall, actually.
It's further on in. Okay, can we?
That way.
There.
Oh, that way. It was the other way. I thought she was in front of the door. Hello.
Welcome to the dungeon.
I knew it! It's the baptism tub! I told you.
That
Wait,
is a rug.
That's a carpet.
Baptism rug.
We roll you up in it.
Oh my god. Okay, Sean, I know what I said earlier, but the baptism rug is so much better.
Oh yeah, I'm glad
Yeah.
because I chose not to send you the other one.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh my. What an exquisite portrait.
Oh, not looking at it.
And the beautiful young lady portrayed is quite beyond comparison, too. What is more, this looks rather familiar.
My wife.
My dead wife, who's still alive. What do you think, Faye?
Faye? His dead wife that's still alive?
I do also appreciate, Sean, you've characterized so well Faye just being sort of this, like, backwater village guy who's just like, it's like, I don't want to fight, but, like, I'm also not some fancy word talker guy either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. The hair's a different color, but the atmosphere or personality about her, it's exactly the same.
What? Hair color? What do you mean?
What do I mean? Look. It's the girl I met in the forest. It's Ellie. I mean, there's something about her that's just like Ellie. You don't think so?
The fuck? Well, I can't look at it.
I know, we don't get to see.
Yeah, there's so much tell don't show is going on.
We'll see it afterward, probably.
Maybe, yeah.
At this point, I doubt it.
Yeah. Yes, now that you mention it, she does resemble Ellie. But that is not what I was talking about.
What else does she remind you of?
Uh-huh.
I meant that
eyes.
I meant that the brush techniques and the overall style used in this picture is similar to yours.
I forgot that Faye's a painter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it weirdly hasn't come up. You would think that he would have taken a painting break at some point with all of the downtime he's had.
Sure, yeah. He just doesn't have a canvas around him, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Really? You mean to tell me nobody on that big ass boat is painting?
Whoa.
We did get to
shoot.
see.
That's pretty good pick. That's pretty good.
That's good. That's like some high res art.
That's actually really good. Holy shit, that looks really good.
Damn.
Does it?
Does it really look that good? Actually, yes, it does. Holy fuck. That art
The-
is genuinely good.
The pixel, straight up, the pixel density, I think, is actually just way more concentrated. Like,
Mhm.
it is. You can still, like, see the pixels because it's PlayStation 1, but, like, the density is, like, so much more intense on this one.
Oh
on this
yeah.
image.
I'm surprised. This is why this is a 2-disc game. Like, a third of the disc is just this image.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm nowhere near as good an artist.
No, it is it is very similar to your style. But somehow I can sense an atmosphere of sadness in this picture. Maybe it's
Use
the
the word.
sad expression. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, she is smiling, but in a way that it gives me the impression that she's anxious. Perhaps the picture is reflecting her inner self?
Amazing that the painter was able to do that with that look on her face the entire time.
It's gonna come out that he painted it. He's like talking it up this whole time, like, isn't it so good? Look how impressive it is.
Well, no, clearly Faye painted it, because he's talking about how much it's like Faye's art style.
But who do you think taught Faye to paint, huh?
God.
Or perhaps it is the inner. I guess this.
God bless you. God, there's so much sneezing in this fucking church. Wow, that took so long. For a second, I thought you muted yourself.
You know, or perhaps it is the inner feelings of the artist being conveyed.
Satan, you clearly don't know anything about art. All portraits are a portrait of the artist as much as there are of the subject.
If you look closely, you will notice that the painting is not completely finished.
What, you mean
Look
like
at
the bottom? By the
The
bottom?
bottom
That's
right.
all
Yeah,
fucked
the
up?
bottom. Yeah, the bottom right. Yeah.
God.
The artist put his brushes down when it was nearing completion.
This is very bizarre because this is genuinely amazing art, but this implies that this is how a painting is made, and that is not how a painting is made, my guys. That's just not. This is not how a painter does anything. At all. He doesn't just stop at a part of it and it's like, oh, well, I couldn't paint that part. Like, there are mats and shit. Like, there are layers. Like,
Yeah, and he left that part with no layers.
to me, the implication here is he went, like, started from the top and just started painting left to right, including
Yeah,
the
just left to right,
character.
top. Yeah.
Top to
I mean, I
bottom.
don't think he's implying that the artist literally stopped before finishing. He's just saying that the artist gave it the impression of being left unfinished.
That's fair. Why are we talking about this fucking painting?
Because Satan is a doofus. Why? When'd you climb up there? I don't know.
I don't know.
But my grandmother might have known about it.
But she's super dead.
What if we ask Agnes? She might know something. She's busy.
She's very busy.
Yelling at
Singing.
God.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay.
Alright then. I'll be with Sister Agnes.
Well, shall we head back? Shall we head back to the town for now?
Boy, shall we.
Yes, all right. But this painting has caught my curiosity.
We couldn't tell.
Do you mind if I speak with Sister Agnes before we head back to town?
Yeah, okay. We'll stop by her room on the way out. I didn't know there was more rooms in this fucking church, but then again, it seems to be a mile high.
Whoa! Whoa! The heck?
That's fun.
Look on.
On.
Is something wrong, Faye? You look like you were daydreaming.
Huh? No, it's nothing.
Something
Every
is
time-
definitely nothing when someone says it's definitely nothing.
Every time they find another thing to hook me in, and like this game, I was gonna comment about this earlier. I think I forgot to. Like, this game's like a 40, 60-hour game or something like that. The story has been. What's up?
Is more than 60.
Yeah, like
it's like an
it's like a
80-hour game.
60-hour game, and it's like, and when I hear that, I'm like, oh, that's a lot of like empty space in between. That's a lot of like meandering and maybe I don't know, like random filler plots or give dungeons and grinding and stuff like that. Like, no, it's been like 80 hours of being like almost like a book. Like we're just reading and it's great for that. Like it's just like we're reading a video game book. And it's nuts, because I don't think I've seen a lot of other games, even the Final Fantasy series itself, it's just so narratively dense as this.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
seven's the
it's
closest.
fascinating to me. It's fascinating to me the way that this game's combat is just like almost purely for narrative beats. Like there is not, strictly speaking, a like gameplay loop to this game. The loop is dialogue.
Yeah, yeah, it is exactly like you like it. That must have been so expensive to make, honestly. Like
They
this
had a legend
cutscene-
to tell.
They did. They really did. I mean, this was apparently the first in the saga, so. So yeah, like it's just crazy how much went into this. Like they had a workhorse of a team that just was writing like all the dialogue that went into this. That's so much work.
Mm-hmm. Well, you want to be the nun, Jackson? Since Sean and I were the last two nuns.
Sure. We're transcribing scrolls. Scrolls over 100 years old get worn, so we renew them. It is one of our daily tasks. We have exactly 100 years worth of scrolls, so each new day we renew an old scroll.
Why does war never disappear from this world? To me, it's clear that it is meaningless. Perhaps it is our fate to be forever at discord with each other. I think that was appropriate.
The road we must take is out there somewhere. A way out of the confusion we are now facing. The sister sitting diagonally across from me is desperately looking for that answer.
Whoa. It's you again, Jackson.
Oh, yeah. Somewhere. It must be somewhere. The truth that we have not yet come to know. Oh, that scared me.
You're very devoted.
Well, sort of. It's just that after sneaking into the capital, I started to think about a lot of things. Come to realize that the world isn't the way it is right now. Isn't right the way it is right now.
Huh? I understand you were shown Sophia's portrait. The lady portrayed in that picture is Nissan's great founding mother. Some say that it was painted only at least 500 years ago. What happened 500 years ago, guys?
Uh-huh.
500 years ago? That is quite amazing. But personally, I find it intriguing. Do you have any historical material from that period?
In our hands, there are no such records left intact. All records and materials concerning Sophia have been lost. The portrait
Except for the
is-
point that.
Except for that one big picture we have. The portrait is the only thing left. We, too, do not have much knowledge about her.
That is too bad. So there really is nothing left at all.
For someone who has helped Marguerite, I would have loved to have shared them, but unfortunately I am unable to help you.
Oh well. None is the matter. Please do not worry about it.
None is the matter.
I was about to say.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Oh well, none the matter. Please do not worry about it. I was just inquiring.
Though I will say I've never heard the phrase "none the matter" either.
Mm-hmm. And
Satan out here breaking out the old English.
I just am sitting here hyper-focused on, a church is filled with nuns.
None the matter. But it does seem somewhat strange. If such a majestic building as this survived history, then it is likely a scroll or two would remain too.
According to tradition, Sophia was present about 500 years ago. She sacrificed herself for the people and has been summoned to be with God. That's all I can tell you. That's all I know.
I see. So everything was lost in the darkness of history.
I don't like the phrase, the darkness of history.
It's a shadow.
What the fuck is that down there? Why is
Who are
that done
you?
different? Who are you? What are you doing here?
You get up here so I can beat your ass.
So I can kick your ass. Oh, I thought I went down the hall. Yeah, this church is really fucking big. Oh, you're just an old lady, never mind. Can I go up here now? Hey! Didn't even yell at me. They're like, oh, it's fine. Well, I guess we leave now. I don't know what else to do. I guess we leave now.
I mean, Bart wanted to go home like an hour ago.
Uh-huh. Bart's like, my feet are tired. Church sucks.
Mhm.
This is why Bart doesn't go to church.
It's like I want to go to lunch.
Oh, I don't know what I just saw. I'm trying to think of what he's yelling about.
Oh yeah, like what the effort sounds like.
I mean, it just sounds like he's made a realization.
Ah!
Yep. Oh, master. The people of Nissan were most generous to allow us to rent this house. So there will be no need to seek lodgings at the inn for a while. Also, Master Sigurd wishes to have a word with you regarding your next move, if he may.
Alright. So where is Sig?
Hilariously enough, Sigurd's portrait is feminine enough, I didn't know that Sigurd was a he.
Yeah.
You're so late.
He's been a he the whole time.
Well, certainly I believe that now, but well, dang.
The good Master Sigurd is waiting for you inside.
Hey man, maybe I'm only bi because the Japanese keep on making really pretty male characters.
They do spend a lot of effort on that. That is genuinely a thing. Like
Look at
Cloud.
Bart.
Yeah.
I
Bart,
kiss
yeah.
him on his lips.
He looks a little too much like Barth Samson to me.
Now when you say it like that, I don't want to know what his teeth looks like. He does look just like Bart Simpson, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
He is just like Bart.
He's just like Bart. He's just like Bart.
Damn it. Okay. Thanks, Mason. Thanks, Mason. Does that mean? Is he telling us to go the fuck to sleep?
Well, he's telling you to go the fuck to talk to Sigurd. Whenever I come here, it always calms my heart. Anyway, young master, I want to work out what our plans from here are.
All right. But before we do that, there is something I want to ask you.
Me?
Yeah. His belly button? Is that his belly button out?
Yeah.
Sig. What's up with you and that Gebler officer? What's the connection between you and him? You know. You sure know a lot about Gebler for some reason.
Alright. I'll tell you. Me and Satan here, we used to live in Solaris.
Solaris? You mean where Gebler's from?
That's right. What was that shot?
He was surprised.
Solaris calls foreigners lambs. They're used as manual labor. Basically, it's slavery.
Slavery? Is that where you met him?
Yes, it was there.
We worked for the Solaris government for a short while. But we learned to dislike their methods and escaped the first chance we had.
You were friends with these people? I met you when I was a kid, and we've been together ever since then. So this would have had to have happened even before then. I probably wouldn't have understood this if I had heard it earlier, but why didn't you think I could deal with it now? Surely you could have told me about this. Especially when you had something to do with the people who are backing that Shakan idiot. I wish you'd told me sooner.
There's nothing I can do about that now. But there's one thing I want you to believe. We left Solaris on our own will and for our own reasons. Now they've appeared before us. We can't just sit back and do nothing. If need be, I will give my life to stop them.
Alright, I understand. Can you elaborate a little more? Yeah, was a fun sitting animation. Where is Solaris? What are the lambs? Who is that man?
I told you what lambs are.
What bugs me is this surface dwellers thing. It's as if Solaris is another location. Like, up in the clouds or something?
Yes, well... It was a long time ago. Etranank, the capital of the Solaris Empire, is located in the skies above. Solaris is separated from the land by dimensional distortion fields known as gates.
Whoa.
Passing between the two requires special means of transportation, such as an airship.
Wait a second, this is just Event Horizon.
To get to Ave, we stowed away on a regular flight to the surface.
I came much later than Sigurd did. But I also escaped in the same way.
Oh, down the line.
That is the word Solarians use to indicate those who live on Earth. As I said before, such surface dwellers or Earth dwellers are used for manual labor there. Manual labor could be anything from soldiers to administrative jobs. Solaris gathers its workforce from the land dwellers. Jobs are divided up by who is most suitable. Sometimes people are brainwashed.
Brainwashed?
When you, young master, were still an infant, I was used as a test subject. There was probably something they valued inside of me. You too, Doc?
No. I was born in the lower city levels. It is not a complete secret. But I guess I am a Solarian. You see, you still need people to run a country. No matter how scientifically advanced you are, you have no support without people.
Pure Solarians are rare. They would not even make a quarter of Ave's total population. So they support their country by stealing surface dwellers.
Huh. Also, this music just got really...
Uh-huh.
Who is this man?
His name is Karan Ramses. As you know, he's the Gebler commander.
Ramses.
We call him Kar. In
Go
Solaris,
beep.
there's an officer training school called... God damn it. In Solaris, there's an officer training school called Jugend.
My car is sleeping right now. His horn is off.
He became the commander after leaving there.
He is a lower level citizen, the same as me. However, with his amazing abilities, after graduation he rose to the ranks with unparalleled speed.
That man had one ideal: to achieve a consolidation of all his colleagues. Even land dwellers, if they had the talent, were brought into the army.
So you two were picked up by Ramses. I can say his name, Ramses.
No, we were not picked up by him. We aligned ourselves with him.
At that time, we agreed with him.
At the time, Ramses was our only hope. He had high ideals and wanted to change the system in Solaris. To us test subjects and lower-level citizens, he was truly all that we wished for.
A benefactor.
Yes. Even I, a test subject, was changed by his ideals.
So why was it that all you wanted to lead? So why was it all that The cadence of
You
the
really want
sentence
the
is
word all
fucking-
to be in there.
I don't know why. So why was it that you wanted to flee from Solaris?
You see, it was a long time ago. We were placed in key military positions by Ramses. And thanks to that, we came to know the relationship between Solaris and the surface dwellers.
The lambs, right?
Very good.
I'm learning.
They weren't just using us lambs for slave labor. They also selected some of us, like me, to be used as subjects in experiments to refine their drugs. Drugs that change people's personalities, to make them more aggressive, to draw out their latent abilities. They were using us as human guinea pigs to test their psychological alteration drugs.
Wait a second, this is just Jacob's Ladder, Sean. Human guinea pigs? Experimenting on humans?
Yes. For example, Drive. That drug and all others like it that are used by now, they're byproducts of human experimentation.
However, the role of such experimental subjects was not limited to just that.
This Drive drug is something that anyone in the Solaris army can use.
At least anyone in the Gebler forces who was sent to the surface.
You're worried about her, huh?
Hmm?
I saw some in her room.
No.
Anyway, using slaves as guinea pigs. How low are these guys? Damn!
They're actually really high up in the sky.
I understand. I think I get most of it. Old Mason! Go reserve the town hall for us. We'll finish talking there. I'm going
Why?
outside to get some air. Because
The
I
town
need some
needed
air.
something from you.
Well,
Alright, conversation's over, I guess. I should have been honest with him sooner.
It is best not to worry about it. You did all you could at the time. The young one will understand.
Old Mason.
I am sure the young master would have never dreamed of such a tale.
I guess you already knew.
Well, now that you ask, yes, I did. However, when Sigurd was telling his story, I thought it was best to stay quiet. Please try and help the young master come to terms with all that he has just heard.
I mean, we knew something was going on, but so far it just seems like, so there's a group of individuals who live either above the surface or in space who look down at people who live on Earth. That's all that we've got so far. That's all that I got.
I mean, look down on is doing a lot of heavy lifting there.
Yeah.
They just kind of think they're stinky.
They just treat them as subhuman and abduct them and perform experiments on them and use them for slave labor and conscript them into their armies.
Yeah. Wait, is this the hall? Is this the place that he told
It looks like a submarine.
Yeah. Just has 3 paintings and you can't interact with them. Okay. Now what?
Gotta find Town Hall. Oh,
Gotta
there he
find
is.
Bart. The town hall was right here.
Town Hall was the bridge we found along the way.
I had no idea Sig had such a past.
Are you still suspicious of Sigurd?
Well, I mean, it was just so sudden. Kind of expected to hear something different. Like, that we were childhood rivals or something. That's nothing compared to the story he just told us, is it?
So hearing his story has you confused because it was not so simple. Well, there was a time when he was cooperating with one of Gebler's generals. Furthermore, behind Gebler was a country that you'd never even heard of.
Hey! What are you picking on me for?
No, I'm not picking on you or blaming anything on you. What I'm saying is this. If you think about how he feels, then you should be able to see why he could not talk about this with you until now. Looking at the activities of Solaris towards other countries up until now, it has never gone beyond simply maintaining their own empire or self-preservation. As you have seen, their military power is immense, so Sigurd was probably thinking ahead. First, he was probably concentrating on taking care of the problems here, on the continent of Ignis. Once things were settled here, it would give him a stronger foundation to deal with Solaris later. Which is a much better plan than rushing straight into a war he knew he could not win. Quite logical, really.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with me?
Sounds like you understand one another pretty well.
Well, it's not like we are newly acquainted, is it? And we had talked about a lot of things and up until we decided to escape from Solaris.
Speaking of that, why did you leave? That Ramses guy was supposed to be a star of hope or something, wasn't he?
Yes, I certainly thought so at first. But then I realized his way of thinking really was not that much of a change from the previous system. Basically, the only difference was whether they stressed people's rank and class or their skill. The words had changed, but it was still no different from what Solaris itself had been doing up until then. He had no intentions of bringing everyone a better way of life.
Real.
Oh wow, that hits too hard. It's basically like instead of like a caste system, we're just turning this into like a meritocracy oligarchy. But really, we're not fixing poor people problems or the disadvantaged. We're just repainting the lines.
That's oddly specific that you'd point that out, Jackson. I wonder what that's all about.
Yeah.
In other words, everything that you just said.
Yeah.
In other words, he's an elitist. I don't think I like him much either. So, Citan, you think I can beat Gebler?
Why? Are you planning on fighting them?
As long as they're working with Shakan, there's no way around it. The way things are going, I'm sure we'll have to fight them sooner or later.
I suppose so, but Well, even if we were to defeat the Gebler forces here, there is still Solaris to deal with. If we are not careful, it's possible that we may get involved in a longer war than that with Shakan. Do you not agree that continuing the way we've been going is rather hard on everyone? I think it is time that we try to get help from a greater number of people.
So defeating Shakan's not going to get rid of the likes of Gebler. I know what you're trying to say. To vanquish Gebler, first gain thy throne. Right?
You could put it that way.
What do you mean, you could put it that way? But then again, maybe it is time I did something about that.
It's like, maybe it is time I got my throne back. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
We ballin'.
Alright, now what?
I guess we just go back to the Empire and, say it's my house now.
Uh-huh.
Mine. Gimme.
Where do we go to do that? Where do I go to do that? Why give me a jump button if you won't let me jump off the bridge? Break my knees. Oh, okay.
I went to the tool shop to borrow a table. The owner said if we need anything for the young master, just ask for it.
I'm grateful. When I was a kid, I borrowed stuff from there and got in big trouble.
Borrowed? What did you take?
A toy boat. I think that's what it was. I put fireworks in it and let it... Jesus Christ. I put fireworks in it and let it float on the cathedral's lake. I always used to play Navy. I'm not sure, but I think I pretended the lake was the open ocean, and I was the fleet commander. Anyway, forget those old stories. We should get started. We brought in one table for this. First, Gebler is the big problem.
Yes, Ramses is heading towards achieving his goals. That he is now the commander of Gebler is proof to that. A normal man could not progress so quickly through that country's organization. And now he is presently located here in Ignis. Frankly, the situation is not very favorable. We need to somehow find a weak spot and attack it with all our might.
He's thinking. First, let's just concentrate on Shakan. Once he's out of the way, and Ave is safe again, we can think about how to deal with Gebler. With our present strength, we should be able to hold off the Royal Guard forces. The problem is how to deal with Gebler in the meantime. They will most likely move at Shakan's request. They're not just gonna sit by and watch quietly.
May I have a look there, please? In short, we want Gebler to leave for a while. At least until we're able to take back the royal capital, Beledivik. Well, these are the current units. These are the Gebler units currently in Ave, correct? The Western Guards.
The Southern Guard.
The Royal Capital Defense Force.
The Eastern Guards.
And units along the front line at the border with Kislev. these are the three main groups. Each is made up of a mix of Gebler and Avev forces. Only two of these are very large. The Royal Capital's defense units and the Kislev's border units. The Western Guard along Nissan's border are little more than a surveillance team.
That'll make them easy to kill.
In order to recapture the royal capital, it will be necessary to draw these defense units away from Bledovik.
We have some Kislev-made gears, correct?
Yeah, we captured some earlier. Did we capture one?
I think so.
Some is stretching it.
Well, what if we use those gears to make a raid on the Western Guards? Here at the border with Nissan.
I see. I see. We'll draw them out by making it look like Kislev is invading Ave.
The problem is, will attacking the border guards be enough to set the center in motion?
To be sure then, Nissan will have to appear to align with Kislev. If they see it that way, they will certainly make a move.
You're saying that you intend to use Nissan as bait.
Doc? Shakan is very sensitive to Nissan's and Kislev's actions. If Nissan starts moving, he will probably leave it up to Gebler, but...
Of course I do not wish to do that from the beginning. But looking at the situation, we have to be willing to go that far.
I don't know what that non-committal was. Was that from everyone?
Yeah, it's just collectively people thinking.
First, we infiltrate into the capital. To take out Shakan, we'll have to meet up with our agents already in the city.
We are forgetting one thing. The front lines units along Kislev's border.
Ah! I don't know what that is.
I do appreciate the That's good.
He exclaimed. I was like, I don't know what sound that's supposed to be.
The main strength of Ave's fleet is the battleship Kiefenzal. Kiefenzal. It's gonna be
Kiefenzel?
Kiefenzel. More German words. It has been in service since the reign of the last king. Because of the firepower, the whole unit is nicknamed the Invincible Fleet. I recall yesterday's intelligence report said that the ship is near the border.
Damn, that puts everything in jeopardy.
Well, do not feel so down.
I suck at Jeopardy.
Try Wheel of Fortune instead. Perhaps the price is right.
I'm even worse at that. Don't you know how my words are?
That's fair. I simply wanted you to see the current distribution of force in the area. Even in the worst case they do come, it will not be such a great problem.
I think The Price is Right was my shit growing up. I
loved
Price is Right.
Yeah, like Bob Barker is such a good entertainer. Like, he was the old style entertainer. I don't know how to describe it, but he was very much just like that was a job that was just a job to him, and he was just a really cool professional. I don't know.
Yeah. Ooh, do you have any strong feelings of I don't know what that of game shows, Sean. I feel like game shows have kind of stopped being a thing.
Excuse me, have you not seen Beast Wars or whatever it's called?
Beast Games.
Yeah, Beast Games.
Which is
God.
That is actually something I've thought about recently. Is that somehow, Monsieur Beast like just revived the game? Like, cause it's really funny because this man is always like talking big talk, like, oh, I'm just trying to make the best videos on the platform. It's like what he just did was just revive game shows and put them on YouTube, and somehow that is a universally big enough draw that got people.
None of the Zoomers grew up with game shows, so they were like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, somehow game shows are the world's biggest YouTube channel, and yeah.
I mean, that's not all his channel is, though, right? That's a recent thing.
Yes, and I mean, there's more than that. It's not just that, for sure.
The first time I was told about Mr. Beast, I just went, "Who the fuck is this guy, and why does he have so much money?"
Yeah, I mean,
that is the important question.
Well, that was his whole like gimmick was, well, and I respect the early game strat that he did, and honestly still somewhat does, which is he made viral videos and then took every drop of money that he made from a viral video and tried to pour it into making another viral video, and just sort of kept on gambling, and it paid off, to be honest. Like, yeah.
He also did kind of like an Oprah thing, didn't he?
Yeah, he does a lot of Oprah stuff. Like, one of his big recent philanthropy videos is, these are true philanthropy things, like going to another country and like doing cataract surgery for 1,000 people or something like that.
Himself. He stabbed them all in the eyes himself.
He did it himself with his own, yeah.
They couldn't get the knife out of his hand.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they talk about the 1,000 people he saved, but not about the 10,000 he killed trying to do it.
The 10,000 he made blind instantly.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I have some information. I have some additional information about Ave's border fleet. The former Ave Supreme the former Ave
Supreme right now.
The former Crunchy Wrap Supreme. The former Ave Supreme Commander was transferred there. Not really transferred, but more like demoted. His name is Vanderkom. Vanderkom.
Vanderkom. You don't mean the Vanderkom that was in Jugend?
The very same, yes. Young one, he has not been able to adapt to the change in tactics, particularly following the introduction of gears. He is a man who will never stray from his dependence on very large naval guns.
So oddly specific. You mean he's stubborn? He is all size and no real military power. An excellent target for pirates.
Young master, this is not going to be an act of piracy.
Just kidding.
Actually, the number of gears assigned to the fleet seem to have been reduced.
Where are you getting that information?
Yeah.
He really is the military Gandalf right now. It's like,
Why do you
It's
know
like,
all
where-
this, Satan?
yeah, it's like, where is this coming from? I just happen to, I read the news like anyone.
I read the news every day and just plan.
I've been planning for this for the last 15 years. I just didn't want to tell anyone, and it's definitely not my idea.
Until now. In fact, you're the first people I've shared this with because I finally could find people to share this with.
I've been wanting to talk about this all day. I can't tell you. I mean, I was talking about paintings earlier, but now we get to talk about the real stuff.
Uh-huh.
Right, yeah. Even with that, how gallant of him to be so self-righteous.
Wow, he's gallant, not gallant.
Oh, sorry, gallant of him.
What's the difference?
Gallant's not a word.
Oh. Is he that much of a musclehead? It'll be fun taunting him.
You are right. Gallant is, well?
Gallant is a pretty ship.
Hold on. No, it is?
Yeah, I thought you could describe someone as gallant. Because gallant is like
Yeah, no, gallant's a word.
boastful, but gallant is like
Yeah, like the gallant knight
self-righteous. Yeah.
Yeah, the knight's gallant rescue of the princess won the hearts of the entire kingdom. Was like is characterized as a brave or heroic behavior. Sorry, because at first I was like, yeah, you're right, and I was like, wait, hold on, we're getting something.
Uh-huh. Wow, Sean, how does it feel to be wrong?
Great.
Young master.
I know. Anyway, Citan, do you think he can strike our... Anyway, Citan, do you think he can strike our gear forces?
Hold on. I'm pushing back. I wasn't wrong. I just Googled it. Where were you
Wait,
getting
what?
that?
I got that from not a particularly reliable website. It was wordnet-online.com.
Word.net-live, not det, not words.
It was pretty far down the first page. It was
That shit is not in the dictionary.
That's
Go to dictionary.com, Sean. Webster. Did you ask Mr. Webster himself?
I did, in fact, ask Mr. Webster.
Ah.
I'm sorry. The apologies to Stream and to Sean for spreading misinformation. Here I was so confident.
Wow, Sean, how does it feel to be right?
Pretty damn good. As it happens. Feel vindicated.
It is not a problem. Look, I play a smart character. I'm not a smart person. Even with Vandercom, we have enough forces left to pull off the feint. That's a real word. I know that word.
It means to pass out.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
However, it would not be wise to underestimate our opponents.
It means to take 8 hours to do your attack.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now we know what we're up against. Here's what we'll do. Apart from our main unit heading for Bledavik, we must keep the fleet at Kislev border. We must keep the fleet at the Kislev border from returning to the capital.
So you're suggesting we have another unit?
Well, a few effective soldiers to hold the enemy at bay. A small force is best.
A small force.
What if Faye leads a group of gears there?
Me? Hold on now. There's no reason to involve you at all in this. What do you mean involve you? What do you mean?
I've been involved this whole time.
Right. Why am I even in this room if I'm not involved? I can go get a sandwich. I can go get some tacos.
Go get a Crunchy Wrap Supreme.
Yeah, I was like, now I want Taco Bell. Fuck.
I'll do it. Yes, let me do it. When do we leave?
He's really into it, yeah.
He's done talking is the thing.
Yeah.
We talk so much. Are you sure?
We've come this far. Hey, we're friends to the end now.
Speed is everything. We should do this as soon as possible.
All right, tomorrow.
I am truly grateful, Faye. Satan.
Yeah! Yeah, you just said yeah.
Yeah, he sure did.
There's no way we can lose. There's no way we can lose. No one will die in vain.
There's every way we can lose. Your whole plan relies on fighting 3 separate fronts, all 3 of which you will be outnumbered.
At the same
Yeah.
time, to cause 2 of the fronts to fight each other.
Yeah, this is definitely like that. This he should not have said this. This is like he
Yeah.
should not have said this line specifically.
No one will die in vain, he says, while he wears a lampshade on his head.
Well put, young master.
Now take that lampshade off your head.
We need it for later.
Uh-huh.
I'm so glad we just rolled with that lampshade joke, even though it doesn't really make sense. Because it's a very funny joke to me.
Yeah.
I mean, they really like to say very specific things to be like foreshadowing. You're like, wow, you couldn't make the foreshadowing any less subtle if you wanted to explain that the Bible is in this game.
Mm-hmm. Good morning. Where's your mech? What's with the long face? Not feeling well? Or are you feeling sad about saying goodbye? Or maybe you're just nervous?
Shut up, stupid. Don't bug me. Okay, I like their relationship. Good. It's mutually antagonistic.
Well, it's almost time.
Yeah. Is everyone ready to go? I'll be waiting here. Let me know when you are all through preparing. Well, I guess I should make sure that there
yes.
isn't any shit I need to buy.
Preparation.
Is that a point in a return? I hear.
When has there been a point of return up until now?
Yeah,
Right.
when can I go back? When can I go back?
There is a new wind blowing today.
There is just straight up wind noises. What the fuck? Okay, I need to find the store. Is there a store in this place?
Probably. It'd be really funny if they asked you to go prepare and then didn't give you a store.
What are you doing in this inn? We gave you a house. That's really funny. What are you doing in here? We gave you a house. What more do you want? I really wasn't expecting that, yeah.
Oh. I'm okay.
You gonna be okay? You gonna make it, Sean?
Yeah, that just... Oh man, that hit me.
That really sent you, didn't it?
It did.
Lately, this town has gotten lonely. But I'm stubborn. I won't close up shop. Looking for items.
Buy me a pot.
Actually,
Give me a pot.
15. We've got, ooh. Might actually have to
Oh,
start
yeah.
picking up these. I do
Yeah,
not
we
have
definitely
very
do.
much money.
Wow, yeah,
Yeah.
you are surprisingly short on cash.
I mean, we don't know what else we can even buy, though. Like,
True, yeah.
Do I have anything to sell? Whoa! Could sell Samson's hair. What the
What?
fuck is
not like a
Sam?
special thing, though.
I can't remember what that's
Yeah.
for.
I don't remember.
I seem to remember we got it from a special event or something.
Oh,
But maybe
right.
not.
Whoa, why is the Guardian ring so expensive? Okay. Thank you very much. You didn't buy anything, but thank you for looking at my shit. Okay, what gear do you have?
Woo! Woo!
I don't
Boy,
have a
that
lot
is
of money,
really-
guys.
That is really enough. Like, use twice the EP to use twice the effect. Like, that's powerful.
Yeah,
That's
that
just-
is
that's
really,
just like-
really strong.
I mean, that's
I
really
got a lot of EP to
expensive.
spend, too.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Guys, I won't do any grinding.
I don't know how you would.
Yeah, that's true.
Truly.
I mean, I could go out and fight goblins for probably 200 hours if I really wanted to, and I really don't want to do that. Yeah, we have, like, no money. Didn't I gambled it all, didn't I?
What, like at the very beginning of the game?
Well, I remember doing... Didn't I... No, I spent it all in the market. I did spend a lot of it in the market. Well,
You did spend money in the market. I don't remember how much, though. I feel like it was pretty cheap to do stuff in the market.
I don't know. We did talk about...
Oh,
no,
you bought a bunch of, like, souvenirs, though. I
that
think.
the meal. The expensive meal, remember?
Oh, yeah, the meal! You spent so much money on the meals!
Spent
I
so
forgot
much money
about
on
that!
the food. The food
Oh, that was a
bled me
lot
dry.
of money.
It was so much money. We didn't even
Forgot
need
all
it.
about that.
And it made me fat. I can't wait to
It
talk to
made
the
you
nurse.
fat.
I can't wait to talk to the nurse and have her be like, "You're getting round." Like, shut up.
You're rotund. A rotund boy. Hey, a painter! I got it! What'd you get there, buddy?
I don't know.
You find
He's
a bug?
staring- He's staring at a wall. I do like this.
Hmm. Oh, wait. Were you reading this?
No,
person?
no, no. You're up. You're up. You're up.
No, something's not right.
It's just a house of painters.
Seemingly.
Huh. I like that. Studio. Is there a weapons store? Is there a weapons store? This is an old man's house.
I mean, the weapons store was attached to an old man's house, if I recall.
Oh, whatever happens, I'll never move from here. Everybody
That might
keeps
have been
saying
in the
that,
other
but
town, though.
yeah. Everyone keeps saying stuff like that, but this is like a pretty decently like lived town. There's like a few people here. I don't know why they're acting like everybody's leaving or something. There's a bunch of people here.
I'm from the Royal Army stationed down south. I may work for the current government, but my heart belongs to Nissan. I cannot desert it. I hear there are a lot of people like me who are gathering here. The residents here are kindly renting me this room.
From Glasgow? What the hell's going on?
Now I'm waiting here until something starts happening.
I actually don't know where Glasgow is.
Scotland, I think.
Is it Scotland?
Glasgow. Isn't it like the capital of Scotland?
That sounds right. That sounds right. I don't want to commit to be
Google.
wrong again.
I mean,
It
I'm
says-
bad at. No, Edinburgh is the capital of
Oh,
Scotland.
yeah. That sounds.
Edinburgh?
Edinburgh.
I think the only reason why I know about Glasgow is because of churches. I want to say they originated in there, and I used to be a big
Like
fan
the
of
chicken?
them. What's that?
Like the chicken?
Yeah, of course.
Well, I thought
well.
for a split second, I thought you were saying that the concept of church originated in Glasgow, and I was like,
Oh no, that would be
Buddy.
that'd be kind of cool. No, sorry, I meant the band, the Churches.
oh.
Yeah.
What's wrong with Chiverches? I thought you liked
I just haven't listened to anything new of theirs in like a very long time at this point.
Yeah.
Not that I think that they're bad now. I just fell off listening to them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of. I'm a big fan of them. I recently listened to Every Open Eye.
Every Open Eye, I think, is their best album. I've listened to Every Open Eye like start to finish like half a bajillion times.
It's quite good.
Yeah, I love every single song on that track.
You love every single Open Eye.
It's
I do love all of their eyes and that they're open.
They only have 4 albums.
Oh yeah, I don't think I've listened to their newest one though.
I feel like I need to listen to some stuff. Apparently, there's like a Churches song that I somehow downloaded on Beat Saber that I'm like, that's weird. Like features the singer. All right, I did save right.
Hopefully, I looked away.
I was
I'll
looking
save
at churches.
what, chicken?
Yeah.
Man, Church's Chicken held such a like precious place in my heart when I was a kid. And then when I lived in Olathe, I found a Church's, and I will admit that shit got me sick a couple times. Which makes me sad. Because Church's
Maybe you
was
just
like
don't have the fortitude.
maybe not, but it hurt me. Which is so disappointing because I still thought it was like the best as far as like crispy chicken goes. I love their chicken and their biscuits. Their biscuits are so fucking good, man.
Isn't it funny how we just all consider it a given that biscuits are the thing that goes with fried chicken?
I don't know what it's like bread on bread, dude. Like it's like fried chicken is like got good breading, and then you just literally add more actual bread.
Carbs,
I
carbs,
love it.
carbs.
I love bread.
Yeah,
Corn goes
It's
with
sort
it
of-
too. I always got the corn and chicken with Churches.
yeah, that's fair. And then gravy is just liquid bread. Like
Yeah, but gravy is like salt broth. It's a lot different from bread.
true.
But it's still great.
Our comrades at Nissan will hit the Western Guard in Kislev uniforms as planned.
Making me hungry. You're gonna make us watch
Oh, wait.
Dunkachi after this, aren't you?
We'll wait for the right moment, then head for the palace in the Yggdrasil. Except for Faye, who's gonna be off in the northeast.
Got it. But avoid any unnecessary deaths.
Yeah,
The
I thought that was
necessary
weird
one.
advice too.
The necessary ones, those can't be avoided. This especially goes for the Ave troops, and also the people from Gebler.
Yes, we understand.
Oh, I see what he means now. Boy, that was awkward. For some reason, I thought he was talking about his own forces.
So did I. I'm a little confused how they're planning on waging this war without killing people. God, I
We'll
forgot
see.
you renamed the mech.
Good luck.
I guess I'm going to raise some hell in my Jizu then.
What a good sentence.
We're counting on you. Next time we meet, I won't be able to call you Bart or Young Master. Maybe Your Majesty?
Cut it out. Bart's fine. Great mother of Nissan.
Hey! You know I hate that title. Hey, am I the only one who's confused about that part, by the way?
It's fine. She's like a princess, and she's like royalty, and she's gonna take over that. And that's like
She's like
name of
the
their
spirit of
royalty.
Sophia reincarnated or something, according to the, like, religion, I'm assuming.
Except maybe that might be Ellie, based on the really ominous shit that Faye kept on saying.
Right. I mean, in a more ceremonial sense.
Yes. Well, we're out of here.
We're out of here. Good luck.
I didn't mean to skip that. My brain heard you talking and thought you said your lines, even though it wasn't listening, I guess. Marguerite, Bartholomew, seeing you two brings my hopes up. Brings me my hopes.
Fetch me my hope.
Fetch me my hope. It's been so long.
I wish to see it once more.
Long ago, before the Fatimas and Ave were called Fatima, the royal brothers and their wives oversaw many prosperous reigns or eras. I'm looking forward to the day when, as the great mother of the Nissan said, you will take your place on the throne as Bartholomew's wife. Aren't they cousins?
Whoa! What? Hey, hold on. I hate talking about queens and romance. Bart and I are best friends. Also, I guess I just assumed we were siblings this whole time.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I thought so too, yeah.
They have such sibling energy.
Uh-huh. Marriage is the best friendship. Well, Marguerite, at the rate you're maturing into a beautiful young woman, I don't think Bart will be able to ignore you much longer.
Stop it. You're embarrassing me.
God, is she supposed to be like 15, just really short?
I don't know.
15 or 18?
I guess she's a teenager.
Age 16, which in
16.
Japan is passable.
16?
It says
Apparently
16.
so.
She looks
yeah.
like she's 8.
She
Yeah,
looks
right?
like a little kid, and everyone treats her like
Which
a little kid,
is funny
too.
because I thought
And she
Faye
acts
was
like one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Faye was also 16 or
I thought
something.
Faye was 18.
He's 18. You're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, Faye is 18.
Well, how old
Hey,
Bart?
do we remember who Maitreya is? Or Maitreya?
How do you spell
No
it?
clue.
Oh, right,
No,
on
I-
the screen, yeah.
I just don't know who this is that's talking.
Maybe one. He looks like one of the Gears technicians, like in the hangar. I don't know
Off
who
screen.
he was. Is it not one of the guys talking at the top right?
of Gears take off in order from here to avoid being picked up. We'll meet at the Rockies by the border tomorrow at 1200. Got it?
Okay.
The time has finally come.
Also, at least the biography of her says that she is the first cousin of Bart. They do share the same last name of Fatima, so
See,
I don't
knew
know
they
if
were
this is-
related.
I don't know if this was like some strong hinting of like old school royalty, keep it in the family business, or like I don't know. I don't know
we
what that
did
was.
she did in the same breath as she talked about those two getting married, she also talked about the brothers and their wives,
That's
which
fair.
sort of carried similar energy.
You make good points.
Though the warship is outdated, you're only going in a small unit. Going to be a tough fight. You could change Ave's future. I'm counting on you.
Leave it up to us, young master. We'll drag Vandercom's tail around and around. Right, son?
Don't call me son. You sure ain't my pops.
Huh? You got spunk, kid. I like you. Well, young master, we promise to make something out of this battle.
That was a good line, actually. I really liked that, yeah. Oh, bye. Faye, it's odd for me to say something since I'm the one who got you involved. But be careful, okay?
You too.
If anything happens to me, take care of Margie and them for me.
Don't jinx yourself. It's not like you. But I'll take care of them. Don't you worry.
Now, what happens if something bad happens to both of us?
Yeah, I'm the one going on the suicide mission, Bart.
Yeah, it's true. Ooh, FMV. That's cool. Are they gonna shoot them out of a gun? He's got like a revolver in the center of the fucking boat. What the hell? Is that supposed to... Did they load out of the hangar like they're a bunch of bullets?
Like
Nope, that's just there.
Liger Zero, launch!
Uh-huh.
Like it's straight up just like some Zoids.
Anime really likes its, like, rail cannon-launched robots. I wonder where that started.
It does.
I don't know, but you're right.
Oh, aren't you going to rest up a little?
See, it's all balanced out. You're about to have a conversation with yourself now,
I
Jackson.
was thinking that. I was like, oh no.
Oh. Me now.
We are
I'm
now
Satan.
Satan.
Yeah.
Boy, I really thought that it was like gearing up for an action sequence.
Nope.
But
What are you
I
talking
guess we
about,
have
dude?
more downtime.
What are you talking about, dude? We were always gearing up for more exposition.
Uh-huh.
Don't you know? There's a legend to be told here, John.
Yeah. This is the Hobbit movie in a video game. Sorry, the
You
Lord
know
of the
there
Rings.
is a Hobbit
legend.
video game, right?
I meant the Lord of the Rings. Also, you're right. There is a Lord of the Rings video game. I just meant the how much like the talking per action ratio.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Isaac, I want you to tell me about the Hobbit video game, because
I had it when I was a
based on the way
kid.
IP works, I know such a thing must exist, but I have never heard of one.
I remembered having it as a kid. It was on the GameCube, and I think it was kind of a weird in-between, like, it was trying to be like a Spyro or a Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh, so like a collectathon?
Kind of. It definitely played like that era of adventure-style game, where you had a guy that was almost like Jack and Daxter a little bit. Which...
I
Well-
do like Jank and Dankster.
I don't know, I don't even think that would make for a good Hobbit, because
No, not really.
that's the thing about the Hobbit is some things happen, but he doesn't really, like, explore anything. Quite the opposite, he's kind of drugged by his fucking toes.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
What you're telling me though is that if we re-flavored a Ratchet and Clank game into like retextured everything into being about like the Hobbit, it could be a pretty good game.
I
mean, it would be
know.
Ratchet and Clank, so of course it would.
Yeah.
I played like maybe 30 minutes and then never touched it.
Of The Hobbit?
Yep.
That's honestly reasonable.
Yeah.
It's funny, there are a lot of good Lord of the Rings games, though.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's the whole MMO that, like, part of me has considered checking it out, but I'm already, like, vacuumed.
An unhealthy amount of hours into that MMO when it was new.
Yeah, dude, I feel that. Like, I was thinking the same thing. It's like I'm interested in checking it out, but just MMOs are a horrible vacuum where it's just like
that was the game that made me realize that MMOs, after a certain point, measure the amount of hours you've spent in them in weeks.
Yeah. I want to say it is days, several days that I've been in Final Fantasy 14.
I'm honestly surprised it's not a week yet.
Yeah,
I've spent more time in Lord of the Rings Online than you've spent in Final Fantasy 14. That's shocking to me.
I'm able to calculate my playtime. Of course, I'm sure a lot of it includes like AFK time and various stuff like that. But it looks like total playtime is 114 days.
Yeah, that's a lot more than a week, buddy.
That's a little bit more than a week, my guy.
Guess we can start measuring in months.
Yep. I was
almost-
like, that can't be right. I was
halfway
no way
to a
I
year
played
there,
more
my
Lord of the
dog.
Rings than you did of Final Fantasy.
Yeah, almost 4 months. Yeah.
Yowza.
Also, I did look up the box art to make sure I wasn't insane, and sure enough, like, cause it is not a movie licensed game.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
yet-
there wouldn't have been a movie that would have been contemporary with it.
And yet, it says, the prelude to the Lord of the Rings on the box, since the movie
Yeah.
The Lord of the Rings was contemporary with it, I'm pretty sure.
Exactly.
That makes
sure.
that makes perfect sense though.
But
I mean, it's the
not-
only reason they made it.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
because
say,
Lord.
it's not
Yeah.
a movie license game, though. It just exists
No.
because that movie exists.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, because those
They
are all
have the
written.
license to make The Hobbit, and they don't have to specify the prelude to the Lord of the Rings movie, so it doesn't have to be a movie tie-in game for everyone to perceive it as such.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because all those books were written, forever and ever and ever ago. So yeah,
Still not public domain, though.
that is true. I forget if it's because of the 75-year thing or because the Tolkien Foundation just has an iron grip on it. I can't actually remember.
I mean, both. They
Both.
couldn't continue to have an iron grip on it if the copyright had expired.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Like the mouse.
Like the mouse. They did.
I want to.
Amazingly, the mouse is public domain.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of legal dances on that. It is. I want to say it's
for sure.
specifically the early
It's-
It's like the 1930s, like Steamboat Willie mouse is public domain now.
Yeah.
But like the newer iterations that have come after that cutoff period are still under trademark, not public domain. So it's
Boy, I can't wait for Disney executives to roll up to the White House and just get an extra 20 years of copyright extension for free.
of course, for free.
It's 100% gonna happen in the next 4 years.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
easily.
At long last, we're heading to Bledevik tomorrow. Though he is the prince, our young master doesn't know the royal capital very well. I've always felt there was an awful pity. But despite that, I've tried my best to raise him as the crown prince. However, looking back, I may have put too much of the burdens of kingship on him too early in life. And it might have been too much for a child with a future like his to handle. Oh, I must be the most terrible minder ever!
Minder.
Minder.
Is that a term for a butler?
Like
tutor,
a carer, I think,
caregiver, yeah.
is what they're reaching for.
Oh.
My dear Lord Mason, I hardly think that is right.
My dear God.
The young one would have taken the burden off himself had he not wanted to bear it any longer. He is a fine man now, far capable of handling any such burdens or pressures. Pleasures.
Or pleasures.
He can handle any pleasure you want to throw at him.
And I believe that you are the very ones who have given him the strength to do so.
My good Dr. Uzuki.
Why is everything in this game named after a car?
Yeah, that's true.
Because
Nissan and Suzuki.
because they're Japanese, Sean. They're just names. Just like Mercedes and Ford.
I mean Ford, unironically, though.
But Mercedes, unironically, too, though. Cars are
Probably
just named
Lamborghini
after-
also.
Yeah,
What? Hey, how come we did that? How come we just name cars after people?
Because a person made a car and they went, "That's mine, motherfucker. That's me."
People are so weird.
It is.
God, I can't. I mean, maybe this is why I'm not a high power executive, but I can't imagine wanting to put my name on something. That's the most miserable thought I've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly
It's like
not something that people could be like, "Oh yeah, that's the Isaac."
Yeah, the Sean gaming system, the
Yeah.
the SGS.
You know, people say that everybody's favorite word is their own name, and I don't know if I agree.
No, definitely not. I'm trying to think what my favorite word is. And no, it's not cellar door.
Cellar door, yeah.
You know, how do I know what your favorite word is and you don't?
Yeah, it's Chromehounds, dude.
That's not a word. That's not real.
Oh, dude, you just said Chromehounds wasn't real.
Now I'm concerned. What is my favorite word, Sean?
Your favorite word is titular.
Oh, you're right.
shoot, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, you're right. Ah, Christ. Got me there.
Dang, what a cold shot. That's, yeah.
I hope I can be of such service again.
Silas's also favorite word is not their own name.
God, I feel like I had a word recently that I've really grown to, like, a lot. It's not reproach, even though I really learned that word recently. I've learned the fuck out of the word reproach. Fucking classic literature loves the word reproach.
Reproach is
Uh-huh.
genuinely really good. Gosh, now I'm gonna be thinking too much about what my favorite word is. That's
I mean,
gonna...
part of the reason that it's so easy for me to remember Isaac's favorite word is because it is the direct competition to my favorite word, which is eponymous.
Eponymous? I was actually gonna guess eponymous. Well, because titular and eponymous, they are related, yeah.
Also, Hydrate Man appeared, and no one acknowledged
I
it.
already drank. I drank. Oh boy, I'm so worried. What do you think she's gonna say?
It's the I drank
Well, it's
man.
kilograms, and I don't know kilograms. Can I get it in pounds, please?
Mm-hmm. I think I was the nurse.
Yes, you were the nurse.
Whoa!
Finally, tomorrow's the day for the blood blowing, flesh falling. No, I mean the blood boiling, the flesh dancing battle to recapture the capital, right?
Oh my god!
That's not better, lady.
Get
That's
this
not
woman in a
better.
writer's room with David Cronenberg.
Uh-huh.
Good, perfect weight.
She didn't even say. She was just too afraid to tell you.
Yeah, she's like 242 kilograms. Oh god, it's
What did you eat in that town? I had 30 beers,
200 cases of deer.
Uh-huh.
Also, thank you, Silas. I always remember that it's like about double. I can never
Yeah, it's
remember
2.2,
exactly.
yeah.
It's 2.45,
Wait, no, hold on.
according to Silas.
2.45. Silos. I can't be wrong twice in one night, can I? I thought it was 2.2.
Sean can't be correct twice in one, right? Can he?
I mean, I wasn't. Don't give me credit. Don't give Silas credit either, because Silas is wrong. That is centimeters to inches.
Ah, yes.
I've always known it as 2.54 centimeters to inches.
It is 2.54. It's 3.1415.
Also, I can't even claim that I'm correct on the 2.2 because there's more, sort of like pi, there's more digits after that. It's 2.205.
It's a zero. Fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's 33.33, repeated, of course.
Didn't realize I did the right thing by going up here. Why is the moon bleeding?
Why such a glum face? Tomorrow is our first return to your castle in 12 years.
Returning to the castle. After we get the royal palace back, guess I'm going to be the king. Not very suited for it, am I?
You'll get used to it.
Listen, Tig.
Yes?
I guess it really doesn't matter who the king is, does it? As long as it's a symbol of hope, right? Doesn't have to be me.
Young master, that's not how monarchy works.
I wish.
I was kidnapped by Solaris and brainwashed for use as a human guinea pig. But even they couldn't erase my desire to return home. Then I remembered you and Marguerite, not as the royalty of our country, but as just normal children. I don't care about rebuilding a dynasty. I want to regain this kingdom because it belongs to you. Because it's your home.
Because it's my home.
Yes. For that, we must take Shakan down tomorrow. Am I correct?
Right. Then let's do it.
But first, I think you need a bath.
Bath?
You don't look like a king at all. You're facing the enemy's leader. You must have a noble appearance.
Hey, you just said it didn't matter whether I'm king or not.
That is that. This is this.
That someone was waiting for you. That one thought was all it took for you to regain yourself. You are a great man, Sigurd.
Now, why is the moon... Why is the moon...
What about it? What's
The
wrong
moon's
with it?
just staring at us. Look at it.
It's the moon.
This
Ooh,
high
that's a lot of jitter.
High resolution moon.
They'll never do it. They would never do it, but I would be interested to see what a remaster of this would look like, because I feel like it could look pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Also, whoa. No, clearly they just finished having sex. I think what's... Did I technically have to do that combo to be able to beat him in that fight? I didn't think about that. That's kind of cool if that worked that way.
Mm-hmm. Also, hell yeah, he's tough, Silos. He's us. He's we.
He's probably us. Also, I love that subtle detail that he fights the same way as you do. I mean, he pointed that out, but it is cool.
No!
Oh god, Darth Vader's here. We don't even know what his deal is.
Some bad dream you're having.
That does look cool. Isn't Ava? Kinda.
Well, that was easy.
He's out of control. Stop him. I don't care how, just stop him. Oh my god, that was loud.
They just fell over.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's a striking visual.
What's wrong? You look like you've just had a nightmare. Wasn't that same dream again, was it?
Nothing.
Car. Peeping is not very becoming, you know. I saw the boy that you were after fight in the tournament. I could tell right away. He resembles you greatly.
I don't remember who Darth Vader was. Was it me?
Because Sean was Faye. It wasn't me. So I guess unless Sean dipped double duty, I think it was you. I can't remember.
You use the influence of the ministry to set you up with that man. I don't know what you are up to. Don't you dare think about plotting against me. You stay out of this.
Oh, I see the news has already reached you. As usual, you're the first to hear about everything. But don't worry, I won't steal your prized possession. I'll cooperate. Besides, you and I go back a long way.
What a genuinely creepy thing to do, to sneak into their bedroom when they're half naked. Like there's a time and place for stuff, and I feel like that's an HR violation.
Listen, he's demigod Darth Vader Satan. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Their naughty bits mean nothing to him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's there to be sinister. Anyways. He doesn't
He's
even care.
He's evil sexual.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, that's a bit from Red versus Blue. You know that, right?
No, honestly, I
Oh
didn't
my
see as much
God.
Red versus Blue as I should have.
I gotta show you that bit. That is a dolphin piloting the ship. I
Absolutely
didn't mean
is.
to mention
And this
the
guy
dolphin.
hasn't even seen Johnny Mnemonic.
I think I was the dolphin, actually.
You were the dolphin, and he's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Is the dolphin talking?
I think so.
I wasn't sure if that was the dolphin speaking right then or there.
Don't know who else it would be.
That's fair. What's up?
No. For a moment, I thought I caught some unnatural sounds.
We're near the capital. It's probably just some kind of ship from there.
But it's not from the surface. It's from under the sand.
Under the sand? This is the only sand cruiser in all of Ave.
We haven't heard anything about a new ship, even from the spies at Ave Naval HQ. Friends, can you try again and confirm what it is?
I can't catch it again. It could have been a sand whale.
Young
Yeah,
Master!
Oh, sorry.
Go for it.
Okay, fine.
I'm not sure which. I assume this was.
Young Master, I'm detecting an increase in the use of F-band. That's the Royal Capital's Defense Force frequency.
I thought it was off screen or something that he might have been
No, I
calling
think
that.
it's just one of these other...
Oh,
potatoes.
sorry.
Yeah.
Then feel free to grab them. My bad. Oopsie. The surface layer. I'm detecting sounds of anchors being weighed in and engines being activated. The Royal Capital's defense fleet must be departing. I stole that from somebody else last time.
We also intercepted
We also...
God
You...
damn it, I'm sorry. We also intercepted a transmission from the patrol at the border with Kislev. They're requesting immediate backup from the Royal Capital. Looks like we've really raised some hell at the border. Alright, we'll start. Ready the shuttle boats. When we land, hide the ship.
Young Master? I have an awfully bad feeling about this. Do be very careful.
It's alright, old Mason. Oh, hi, Ellie. What the hell are you doing here? Boy, I don't remember who this was.
What? This little girl's our commanding officer?
She's said to be. I think this was me.
Yeah.
She's said to be an elite out of Jugend.
She returned single-handedly from the Kislev infiltration operation.
And empty-handedly, I hear. No souvenirs for the commander, huh? Yeah, what a pretty face. She's not the soldier type.
You there! Is that how you address a superior officer? Remember your rank.
Oh, scary.
Oh yeah, I think this was me actually.
Mm-hmm.
We don't
Rank.
care much for the rank, and we don't care much for Rink either. But just because you're beautiful doesn't mean you have to be so cocky.
This jerk's just jealous.
What? I'm much prettier. How can I be jealous?
Hey, shut her up. He gives me the creeps.
And that's how it is. So don't get in our way, Miss Lieutenant.
Miss Lieutenant.
I love that they are enough. They're
Interesting.
special enough to have their own portraits, but not special enough to have their own sprites.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, let's just get this thing moving.
She's got her own robot.
It's great. It looks like a magical girl.
Yeah, I like it.
Can't tell what it can do just by looking at it.
What kind of machine is this? I've never seen it before.
It's a new model gear called Virge, and it's for officers' use only. It's said that people with normal mental power can't operate it.
So, she's still a Yugen. She's still a Yugen regardless of having no ability.
Well, this looks like fun. Let's see what she can do.
I'll never know. Oh,
Dude,
good.
there's so I don't mind it, but there's so much setup for there's so much setup for anything to
So
actually
much.
happen. Yeah.
Oh,
was-
this guy.
Yeah.
Head for the mountain peak. There's no time to waste. Deploy.
Okay. We gonna fight goblins on the way? God, it's so weirdly quiet when I move sometimes. Nope.
We are gonna fight goblins, it seems.
Yeah, I guess we are fighting goblins on the way. Look. Goblin ship. It's dead.
Oh, there it goes.
Blew the goblin ship in half. Actually make some fucking money.
Hell yeah, you're level 11 now.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
We
It only took 11 hours.
Yeah. We didn't do anything for so long.
I partially joke. I actually don't know what your level is, but it feels like you've only gotten to fight like 5 battles over the course of this game.
Like the first actual dungeon we've had in a while.
For what it's worth, I mean, I do enjoy that. Like, I like the idea.
I love that about this game.
Yeah, like its dungeon to narrative ratio is or its narrative to dungeon ratio is really high. Because a lot of games, a lot of JRPGs do just fill out their padding with a lot of just you pressing the X button as you're wandering through dungeons.
I mean, I love the idea of an RPG that's just like, nah, fuck it. Like, combat is to serve the narrative and not a pacing crutch.
Right, exactly, yeah.
Now let's see if I can do this fucking jump.
It seems to be giving you trouble.
But yeah, I totally agree. Because like even in comparison to Phantasy Star 4, the thing I liked about actually the way that Phantasy Star 4 like at least presented itself is that even though it was very combat heavy, the pacing still worked for it because the combat was always very fast. And it still matched what you at least were like doing. Like it is designed as a dungeon crawler, even narratively speaking. So
Yeah.
You got magnetic coat.
I did get magnetic coat.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Holy
Why do you look
snap,
like
dude.
that?
So big.
Why you got a big neck like that?
Edelweiss.
I love that this world is either filled with regular human-sized things or extremely huge kaijus.
Yeah. What is this thing supposed to be? I just don't know.
No idea. It's dead now.
You got money on you? Mainly, nope. Yeah, I got a
His
thing
health
from
is
it.
real low.
Is it?
He's under half.
Oh yeah, I did get fucked up. Wait, did I never sleep? Oh no.
Oh jeez, dude.
I thought I did. Oops.
It seemed like one of those plot breaks would have included sleeping.
Uh-huh.
Seemingly.
Literally, we're in a church. Why didn't
you
didn't God
go to
heal me?
sleep? I was gonna say.
I won. First one up here. Maybe. I don't actually know.
Yeah, it was off screen for a long time. You could be second to last.
Fuck. Why don't they have to fight any jellyfish?
Who says they don't?
That's fair. But yeah, I've loved how much dialogue there actually is in this game. I mean, like, that's something I've always enjoyed when we do, like, a JRPG. We oftentimes just actually don't end up with that much downtime because we're doing a bunch of voice acting. I've really started enjoying it more. In fact, I'm glad you guys that I've mentioned that I'm working on a video before, so it's not a surprise to anyone else. I'm glad you guys really liked the work that I did with that, because I don't know what fucking voice acting ghost inhabited my body to be able to pull off that voice, but I'm really happy with how that voice came out. I'm also really glad you like the villain voice I came up with. I don't know. I really enjoy doing it. I hope I don't forget it again.
Yeah.
Like, I really enjoy doing it I just like that character. He's been a good character.
Yeah, it's quite good. I think he's a really strong character. for how much he doesn't emote, he's a reserved
He comes
character.
across as guarded, not as
Yeah.
emotionless.
Right.
Yeah. That's a better way to phrase it.
He also isn't just an bad guy. He clearly has some shit going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I really like what they did with them. Also, yeah, that was a pretty bold scene for 1996 to have two
Naked people!
mostly nude adults in a bed together.
Yeah, I mean, that was, shoot.
He still had
If
his shorts
ESRB
on.
played video games, they would have hated this one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He had 80% of the clothes off of his body. He was still wearing his jorts in bed, though. He was wearing his sleeping jorts. No! Fuck.
Now you're gonna have to fight a whole nother squid.
Maybe. I'm really bad at this jump.
The jumping is weirdly precise, it seems. Like, it demands a weirdly significant amount of precision.
It's also very finicky sometimes. I should probably do one of his combos if it's not going to kill him in one hit.
Well,
Yeah. Well, it killed him in the next hit anyway, so it doesn't matter. He's giving me teeth to sell. Alright. Here, maybe if I do that, that might help. Fuck. That actually threw me off.
maybe if I
hope
fight
don't-
the squid, it might help.
Uh-huh. That might actually be overkill. Maybe I should try a beta mid-attack and see if it doesn't kill him. No, I should be using mid-attacks. God damn it. What an interesting system. I kind of like that, though, that they have 3 different tiers of, like, attack damage to, like, incentivize you to use different levels of attack for resource purposes. I like that.
What is the benefit of using the weaker attack on these guys?
If it kills them in one hit anyways, I say fuel. Because it takes fuel to do it. Yeah.
That's what I was missing.
Why does it matter? Just hit him as hard as you can, you weirdo.
I just forgot that the different moves cost different amounts of fuel.
Yeah, I don't think 10 will be enough. Okay, never mind. Guess I just need to punch him. 'Cause I did use a lot of... I used a lot of fuel there where I didn't need to.
So, Isaac, what did you think of Talk to Me?
It was good. I liked it. You did almost make me barf yesterday again. I got
It's
queasy
my
there
favorite
for a
thing to
second.
do.
Uh-huh. It's your favorite pastime is finding movies that'll make me barf.
So often it's unintentional, like, because I don't have that reaction, so those moments don't stand out to me that much. So
It's just
I
a-
totally forgot there was eyeball stuff in Talk to Me.
It's just a kid repeatedly slamming his head into a surface. It's fine.
See, that part I remembered.
That also did not help. No, Sean. That part also that whole part was hard for me.
That's funny. That part did not help. I can't remember what I was doing last night. I remember that I ended up... Maybe I slept? I think I slept a lot. And then... yeah, because I was actually up most of the day. Like, I got up pretty early and was up most of the day, and then by the time that Savannah was coming home, I was like, I'd take a nap before dinner time, before I go make dinner. And I just passed out for like 3 or 4 hours, and I woke up and I was like, are you hungry? I can go make dinner now.
Uh-huh. Nap turned into death.
Yeah.
Increases response. odd. What the fuck? Actually, that might be good. Yeah, we'll put that on. Yeah, because we were just... I ended up, you know... My fucking computer ended up maxing out its RAM, and Monster Hunter ended up breaking on me. So Sean and I just hung out yesterday, and Sean did say... What did you say? It was like... Before you say anything, I don't know where he is either.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was just vibing in the chat, and it was like 8 o'clock or something when you showed up, and I was like, before you ask, I have no idea where he went.
Uh-huh. Ooh.
Oh.
I seem to have... I would love to. Actually, I can't do the robot voice that well, so if somebody else who can do the robot voice...
Go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
I seem to have become a little lost in here. Oh, and I saw some really strong-looking gears flying around above here. By the way, I found these things during my travels. See anything you like?
This is like adorable Gladys.
Uh-huh. It's a little bit turret-pilled. Also, so is it implied that there are just...
I love that.
Yeah, I didn't read those options. What?
Yeah, I'm a little worried to ask that. Because he might just try to kill us.
I would say if you can buy other things first and tune up and
Uh-huh.
stuff like that. Yeah, it looks like you already
I
have that equipped.
one.
And you have that
I
one
have
too.
that one. He doesn't have a whip. Great. I'm still too poor. I'm more rich than I was before, but I'm still pretty poor. I can
Yeah,
sell
you
weapons
spent
and
a
parts.
lot of time being poor. I mean, I guess that's the downside of not grinding, like not having a lot of combat is like when it comes to it.
That's just a matter of reward distribution. You can give a lot
Yeah.
of monetary rewards for small amounts of combat if that's the intention.
Right.
They clearly want you to be poor.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They either want you to be poor, or they really do expect me to go and grind when I can. Which I don't think they do. I don't think they do either.
I mean, we've got this far without doing that.
That's true. And seemingly there's not like been new stuff yet. Like I haven't had anything super new pop up. And if I want to be rich, let's see. Yeah, I've got a gold nugget. I've got some fangs. I could make some cells if I need to, but I don't really need to buy anything actually, so I think I'm good. Now, do we end?
That's a good question. Like, because I'm interested in that's every time that's actually, I guess, it's credit to the pacing because it's like I want to see the next thing. Like, I want to see these flying gears, the boss battle that we might be at, but also who knows how much is coming after that, you know?
I mean, I definitely think this is the best stopping point we have. But also
Yeah, this is like right when we're about to start this huge mission, so I agree we should stop here.
But also, this...
One way to find out.
Yeah...
Yeah, that's about what I expected.
Oh no!
Kill his ass.
No, I want to run! Run away! No, let me run away! What's the
Wait, did he try to...
He tried to heal me! It's so fun!
That's so wholesome, yeah. Oh, he He's just gone.
I hurt my friend.
I hurt
You
my
scared him.
friend today.
I mean, I'm
You
glad they
scared
gave
him
you that
away.
option, but what's that?
I said you scared him away.
You're a bad man. Why did I do that? He was a friend. He even said he was a friend. He even repaired me before I did that. Oh my god.
Did you
That's
save
wild.
before you said you did not trust him?
I did, and I'm a little tempted to save
To load?
anyways.
Oh, to save anyway? That's up to you, man.
He just had like some stuff. Mainly, he just had a way to repair my robot, but I did already. It's a good thing I did that. I repaired my robot before I did that. That would have been really embarrassing.
That is the one thing that makes me nervous about this game is I feel like there are a couple times where it's feasible to soft lock yourself, and I hope I hope that doesn't happen in any point during our playthrough, but it seems like it's not impossible.
I mean, I feel like how generous they actually are, because, like, how many healing items did I actually use in that big fight that we did? Like, I had so many healing items going into that fight, and there was a save right there, so dying really wasn't that big of a deal.
No, that's a fair point. You're right.
So far, I haven't seen that. Like, yes, theoretically, there could be a world in which I have did so bad climbing the mountain that I had nearly dead and no fuel. That is a reality that could have existed. I don't know what I would have done to have that happen, but I'm glad it didn't happen this time.
Yeah.
And then decide to do that to him, but honestly, when stuff like that happens, it's like, well, it is on me when the soft lock happens like that, guys. That's not the game's fault. That's my fault.
Mm-hmm.
So. Well, I accidentally fought with him. Now I feel like I can't save. Now I will expend some fuel doing this. I do love that it has a tired animation.
Yeah.
I also hate that it's a giant bug that took over a fucking robot. That's awful.
I love it. It's my
God,
favorite
his
thing in this whole
eyeball.
game. Oh god, you did get his eyeball.
Alright, I opened up Bing Create. We're gonna make an image before we raid out, so if you guys want to participate, all you gotta do is type in chat. Whatever chat says, I'll use as a reference. So, what should we start with?
A big bug eyeball.
Big bug eyeball in God's house.
Smothered in the baptism rug.
Smothered in the baptism rug. Forgot about the baptism rug.
Yeah.
God. Give you guys like 30 seconds to respond if you want to add to that. I don't know if I want. I don't think I have anything else to add to it. So chat, you can add to it if you want to, but smothered in the baptism rug and wishing upon a star. Is Pinocchio gonna get in there? I think Pinocchio's gonna get in there. Pinocchio's the
That
one
does
wished
that
on
does sound yeah.
right? I think. That's Cinderella. She had the pumpkins.
The pumpkins.
Alright,
Just
so...
like oh sorry, go for it.
No, you go. I was just about to start my outro, but what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say something like just like how we were talking about how you guys were like how you're like, how could I have forgotten this voice? I feel like after this episode, I feel like I can't forget Satan again, but I think I felt like that last time, and it just keeps happening.
Well, it was a couple weeks since the last time we played, and this time it was my fault, because I went to Chicago.
How dare you have professional things to do?
Your apology is accepted. Well, thank you for joining, everybody. Hope you had a good time and you enjoyed the show. If you're able to join the live show, thank you for stopping by and chatting and watching. If you're watching this in the future, thank you for taking the time to go and back and rewatching the VOD. We appreciate it. If you're out there and you enjoyed this and you want to see more of what we're up to, I just recommend scrolling down below and following, or clicking any of the links. There's a link to an Instagram, a Facebook, a Twitter, a Bluesky, and a Discord. We post when we go live on any one of those platforms, as well as anything else that we're up to, and just generally, you can come hang out with the rest of the community on the Discord. It's a good time in there. And speaking of which, a shout out to our community on the Discord and everyone who follows. You guys are a wonderful audience and we appreciate you. If we do anything particularly entertaining or noteworthy, feel free to clip it and share it on the internet. Just make sure to also hashtag it MCCanary or link it back to the stream so people can find more of the good stuff we do here. And if you want to see the stream grow, you gotta let people know. I appreciate that people have been talking about the stream and I encourage you guys to do it more. Hello! Invasion. Here. She's in the middle of the screen.
Oh, hey, we're in the wrong channel.
Are we?
So sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. It's on us.
Stream. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Farewell.
We'll be back in a second. That's just funny.
We've been on the rock this whole time.
That's
Holy
really
shit.
funny.
I feel that is totally on us. I want to apologize so bad. It's totally on us.
I need to bring her a popsicle of apologies.
It was really funny. She was just like standing in the middle of the street. Like, I'm here now. It was really funny.
That's the best gift we could have been given this night.
It's really funny. If you want to see the stream grow, you gotta let people know. I appreciate that people have been talking about the stream, and I encourage you to do it more. It's super cool that you guys are willing to do that. I encourage you guys to do it more, and I just really appreciate it. It's something that you're capable of doing, and that you're willing to do means a lot to me. So go tell people about the stream. Go tell your friends about the stream. I won't. And as always, a huge thank you to Moat Shrimp and all of our supporters on Patreon and Twitch. Your generosity allows us to continue to expand the stream as well as take on more projects. The stream would not be made possible without viewers like you. So we thank you. If you want to see your name added to this list as well as a couple of the benefits you could get, you could always subscribe directly on Twitch or check out the Patreon page here. It'll show you everything you can get, and any amount is always appreciated. Once again, thank you. And thank you to Mods for your wonderful job holding back the road. I'm becoming famous. Thank you, Sean Jackson, playing more Xenogears with me. I had a good time.
I'm glad that we did it, honestly. I know we were on the fence for a little bit, but
yeah.
Each session, I feel like each session is a cliffhanger. Like, it's just so narratively dense that we'll never find a truly good stopping point. It just doesn't exist.
It does. It's called 80 hours.
Yeah, it's called beating the game. Yeah.
But then again, there are sequels, which we did say we were gonna play, so...
If I understand correctly, this is a fairly standalone entry, and then the sequel series starts, so... It'll definitely be in the sequels that we'll be like, oh, we finished this first game. Okay, now we have to start the second.
I still want to know what the sequels, what the Android Jesus sequels are about, because Sean compared them to Dead Space. Apparently.
We'll find out in half a year or so.
Well, you guys have any housekeeping?
Nope.
No.
well, go check out the rest of our friends in Goblin Entertainment here. You can find their channels and everything that they've done and they've been up to, and my own stuff here. That link tree has everything that I post to. So you should go check everybody out. Goblin Entertainment. Alright. Zara's playing Werehog. Playing the Sonic, the Werehog. I don't remember what it's called. I don't remember which one that is.
Unleashed.
It is Unleashed? Gotcha.
It is unleashed, because you put a leash on a werehog.
Uh-huh. Everybody go say hi to her. And what? Oh,
Nothing.
okay. Everybody go say hi to her. Otherwise, have a good evening. Take it easy. Jackson, is there anything you want to tell the audience?
Do I have to have a good evening?
John, is there anything you'd like to tell your son?
He's such a precious boy wrapped up in his little towel.
Is he wrapped in the baptism rug?
Yeah. Look at him. He's so cute.
You're good. That was our bad. Hey, it's on us. We're in the wrong room. We're in the room saying... We're just in the wrong place. We're in the wrong place.
Yeah, I'll bring you a apology popsicle as soon as we finish stream. I'll go pee and then I'll bring you something.
A peepsicle.
A peepsicle. We got lime popsicle. They're really tasty. It tastes so strong of lime. It's so good.
Is this guy in your house right now, Jackson?
Who? Oh, the Kool-Aid man? Yeah, lemon popsicle right after peeing. That's correct, Silos. Oh,
Suspicious.
he. Yes, on this screen. That's our fourth